Looks like I'm living rent-free in your heads again, huh? I mean, if you're gonna spend your days obsessing over me, you might as well start calling me something respectable. Maybe Daddy Shizzy, or better yet, Papa Nut. Who's the grown-up here? Alright, it's me. Let's go. Call me Daddy, yeah, that's who I am. Running your minds like a master plan. Papa Nut, Shizzy Daddy, take your pick. I'm alone in your thoughts while you still act sick. Call me Daddy, it's what you need. While you chase the crust and I take the lead. Living rent-free, that's my name. Go ahead, say it, put some respect on the name. Man, I'm too old, well here's a surprise. I'm the one with the brains while you're stuck with the lies. You act like you're experts, but here's the reality. I'm the one controlling your mental reality. So while you're out there trying to throw shade, I'm sipping coffee and you're feeling betrayed. You're mad, I got the spotlight, now it's my time. So why not call me Daddy or Papa with a rhyme? I'm the landlord and you're just the tenants, stuck in your headspace with no end to sight, no repentance. Call me Daddy, you know it's true. You'd be lost without me, stuck in the glue. Call me Daddy, I'm holding your mind while you're scrambling, trying to find what's behind. Papa Nut, Shizzy Daddy, don't you see? You're living in my world now, I'm the VIP. Call me Daddy, just let it be. While you're trying to figure out your own identity. Oh, I see you're confused, trying to get it right, spinning your wheels while I'm out of sight. You think you've got it figured, but you got it all wrong. I've been running your minds all along. But sure, keep pretending you don't care. Keep saying you're done, but I'm still in the air. You got no choice but to bow to my name. Daddy Shizzy is here to own the game. You say you don't watch, but you're obsessed. Every word I say puts you to the test. Call me Daddy, Papa Nut, you know you should. Because I've been living rent-free, and you know it feels good. Shizzy Daddy, owning your headspace, and there's no escape. Good luck with that.
Greetings, all you fine YouTubers out there. It is a wonderful, wonderful evening. Oh, the shenanigans go on. We're gonna hit some of those shenanigans really quick, and then we're gonna get back into finishing out this video. It's provided by Megan Fox. The link is also in the description if you wanted to watch it unedited, uninterrupted, with none of my conversation over it. It is there. Make sure that you give Megan some support on that, because you know that's what we do here. I'm late? No, I'm here on time. I'm here on time. I was actually in the middle of doing something, and then I was listening to Tug and Megan in the background, and I typed something in there, and I was like, oh crap, I do have a stream to start pretty soon. Yeah, I did see that, Max. I saw that. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. From what I can tell, it looks like there's some memorandums in there, but I won't be able to do anything until I've got those documents. Once I've got those documents, then I can see who and what and all it's about. Megan Box. Megan Box. It's awesome. That's awesome. I love it. Yeah, she was doing the Megan Box today. I love it. Yeah, they're going hard at Megan. I don't understand why they want to go. So I guess they got to have a villain. Evening, Shiz, you allow the cold south of who allowed the cold south of the Mason-Dixon line? Well, I don't know, but it is ridiculous that it's here. I don't like the cold. It is actually quite damned annoying. Oh, T42, thank you. Oh my gosh, there was something else that I wanted to let you guys know, and I think it is. Give me a second. I'll have to pull it up here really quick. So if we've got folks in Georgia, they're gonna appreciate this, like, because I saw this earlier. Yeah, let me see if I can find it again. It was, I just want to make sure I have it right here. It's pretty damn cool. Let me see. Let's see if I have it here, and I'm going to look for it really quick. All right, I think that's right. Let's see. It is. Let's see. We've got, because I saw this earlier today. So on the 20th of this month, Sugar Lime Blue with Nero and Marianne are going to be at the Sweetwater Bar and Grill. That is in Duluth, Georgia, Gwinnett County, Metro Atlanta's tastiest morsel. It's pretty cool. It's located like right off of 85, out past Pleasant Hill, and off Old Norcross Road. It's a pretty cool place. But that's where Sugar Lime Blue is going to be. If you haven't heard any Sugar Lime Blue stuff, it's pretty damn awesome. Give them a shout out. Hello there from Queensland, Australia. Yeah, I saw that today. I was like, man, I wish I would be able to do that. I'm just not going to be able to make that. I'm going to be so busy, or else I would have probably gone and check it out. It would have been pretty cool show. Yeah, if you haven't heard of them, Sugar Lime Blue. I believe it's Marianne's brother-in-law. I think his brother it comes in the chat quite often and is in here. And they also do like Sunday stuff, and really cool band. It's pretty cool. All right, what do we got here? Hey, T42. Hey, raining here tonight in Indiana. Yeah, we're supposed to get another warm day tomorrow, and that means I've got to do a whole bunch of leaf raking and stuff, because then over the weekend we're supposed to get some rain, and it's chilly everywhere right now. I don't like the cold. I hate it with a passion. Just be careful, because it's supposed to turn to ice. Yeah, you don't want the ice stuff. So I want to rewind you guys back just a little bit, so you can sort of, damn kids, get off my lawn. All right, I'm going to roll you back here. So this right here was filed on 10/23. Okay, and what this was is, Deuce had been reaching out to the court and doing ex parte communication, trying to file things, trying to get things pushed through the court, trying to advocate for somebody that's not their client. And what happened is Jeremy Hales, through his undersigned counsel, files this motion to strike unauthorized communications for sanctions for unauthorized practice of law, and in support, therefore, states as it, bringing it to the ex parte communication, including emails. Possibly other filings are being sent to the court in this case from an out-of-state attorney who is not licensed to practice law in Florida, who has not been admitted pro hoc vice in this matter. These unauthorized communications constitute unauthorized practice of law in the violation of rules regulating the Florida bar, potentially prejudice the proceedings in this matter. Currently she's pro se, Lynette is, but she's still being represented by Deuce, who is not licensed to practice law in Florida. Upon information and belief that Deuce is licensed to practice law in the states of Connecticut, Massachusetts, but is not a member of the Florida bar. Now, Deuce has sent emails to the court and parties in this case and may have prepared legal documents filed in this matter. No Florida licensed attorney has appeared as counsel of record for Lynette in this case since Lynette's prior Florida counsel, Scott Stark, passed away in August of 2025, or my lawyer died. In fact, as recent case management conference in this matter, Preston appeared pro se, even though her bankruptcy attorney, Jerome Randrap, showed up and specifically advised the court he was not appearing in this matter. Well, Deuce has not filed a motion for admission pro hoc vice pursuant Rule 1.20 of the Florida Rules for General Practice and the Judicial Administration. Deuce has not been granted pro hoc vice admission by the court. Now, the legal argument is the Florida Bar Rule 4.0 The 4 through 5.5 prohibits attorneys not admitted to practice in Florida from establishing an office or other systematic or continuous presence in Florida for the practice of law, or from holding out to the public or otherwise representing they are admitted to practice law in Florida. Now, Rule 4.5 further prohibits non-Florida lawyers from practicing law in Florida unless they meet specific exceptions, such as being admitted pro hoc vice or working in association with Florida licensed attorneys, actively participates in a matter, constitutes the unlicensed practice of law for an out-of-state attorney to write letters making arguments to a court in Florida on behalf of a client without first obtaining pro hoc vice status. It also requires that they not admit that not admitted to practice Florida must either be admitted pro hoc vice or be members of the Florida bar to engage in legal practice within the state. It gives another case right here. The court that held the letter was submitted by an out-of-state attorney who was not admitted. Law in Florida permitted pro hoc vice, could not be treated as an authorized pleading under Florida law. It emphasized such actions amounted to unauthorized practice of law as the attorney was not authorized to represent parties. Also, similarly, in another case that happened in 1980, they admitted pro hoc vice was a nullity and could not constitute authorized pleading. They reiterated the appearance before Florida courts must be made by a member of the Florida bar, an attorney admitted pro hoc vice or a party representing themselves in proper person. That also further clarifies that rule right here. Further clarifies an attorney admitted in another jurisdiction may provide legal services in Florida on a temporary basis only if the services are reasonably related to a pending or potentially proceeding and the attorney is authorized by law or order to appear in the proceeding. Without such authorization, the attorney's actions would be considered the unlicensed practice of law. And here's the cases that are associated with it. Means an out-of-state attorney like Deuce must obtain pro hoc vice status before doing so to avoid violating those rules against unauthorized practice of law. Also, the Florida rules for general practice judicial administration require that a foreign attorney seeking to appear in a Florida court must file a verified motion for pro hoc vice admission. This motion must include specific information such as attorney's jurisdiction of licensure, disciplinary history, and prior pro hoc vice appearances in Florida. Very important to note that they have to show those. Without such a motion, subsequent approval by the court, the attorney's actions, including sending emails related to the case and preparing legal documents, constitutes unauthorized practice of law. Unauthorized practice of law is a serious matter that undermines the integrity of the judicial process in the Florida bar's authority to regulate the practice of law in this state. And also he's saying that he certifies that the filing is not, that conferral prior to filing is not required under this rule right here. He also respectfully requests that this court strike all communications, including emails and any legal documents sent or prepared by Deuce in this case. Enter an order prohibiting from further communications with the court or parties in this case until properly admitted pro hoc vice or associated with Florida counsel, and also require Lynette to identify the name of any non-licensed attorney who drafts paperwork on her behalf, which is then submitted to the court in the future. And there's very specific rules around that. I know because I looked them up, because I didn't want to get in trouble if I filed a response to Lips's bullshit. There was also this right here that the judge agreed. He did send an email to both Lynette and to Randy, to both of them, so that they still consider it ex parte communication because they're reaching out. Part of that communication was saying, hey, the judge wants to hear this. Randy first requested to have it heard by the judge. Judge came back and said, absolutely, we'll set it up. Does the 17th work for you? Lynette put into that filing saying, well, there's a stay in the court. There's a stay. There's a bankruptcy stay. We can't talk about this. Well, that's not true, because the judge can at any point in time call the parties in and have a conference and have a hearing, especially whenever it's somebody else, not Lynette, that they're dealing with that's got bad behavior. They can actually do that kind of thing to them. And what the court notified. Now, you have to understand, this was also by the judge that put this in there. It said, you're hereby notified. The undersigned has called up for a hearing the following December 17th, 2025, next week. Levy County Courthouse, tells you exactly where it's going to be. in front of the judge, motions for sanctions pursuant to Florida Statute 57.105, and motion to strike unauthorized communication, and for sanctions for unauthorized practice of law. Now, that right there, these particular statutes, those can go against both Deucey and her. They can be brought against both Deucey and her. And also there's multiple cases that this is happening in. It's not just one case. It appears that Deucey is doing this on a whole bunch of cases all over the place. It's not just this courtroom that he's doing it, because we have this bullshit right here that was filed yesterday in the evening, after, I guess sometime before I went off. This popped up on the docket, basically and all it is just the request for the court to report Mr. Shochet's subordination for perjury. Now, Judge Bolitho, it didn't take him for very long that he came back and he said, well, Stupid has filed a request for the court to report Mr. Shochet's subordination of perjury. This case is currently stayed, you fucking moron, and said, accordingly, his request is denied and stricken. It is stricken. He didn't even deny it. He said it is stricken from the docket. We will not even look at your bullshit, because you are under a stay in this courtroom. Now, whenever Randy filed his, there was no stay. It was requested by the judge. A judge in state court can request that something is heard in front of him, especially whenever it deals with something that goes against judicial procedure. And which means most likely Deucey is going to be looking at getting some sanctions. And there's going to be some case law behind that also, which is a big possibility that they may be reaching out to his current state and having a little bit to say about their attorney that is doing these kinds of shenanigans, and most likely has a bunch of case proof behind that to show what happened in Fed 1, that he dropped out or was fired by his clients, but yet still continues to file. As you can see by this document right here, because all of this is the same bullshit that he has been sitting there filing, and it even admits it right here that Deucey wrote this shit. Stupid here, pro se, respectfully requests that this honorable court report Randy Shochet's subordination of perjury in this case to Florida Bar for investigation. I make this request of my own volition. Oh, really? Do you really? Do you know what volition is? Just curious. Inquiring minds want to know, because you don't seem very bright. I make this request of my own volition. My prior counsel had already drafted a request to report it, but was not filed during his representation. Oh, but yes, he did. He was filing it and talking about it everywhere. If I'm not mistaken, he filed something of the same multiple times in other cases. Interesting, isn't it, that he did the same shenanigans everywhere else? And this case was contrived by the plaintiff to create ongoing fresh court-related content for the plaintiff's YouTube channel. It's a polyflop, and it is a protracted asshole that just makes up words. It is much worse than the garden variety vexatious litigation. Oh, much worse, much worse. My made-up word is much, much, much worse than your made-up bullshit. I know that yours is law. Mine is made up, but it is so much more important. And isn't the end goal of the frivolous legal claims store is winning the claims on their merits? Oh, no. The end goal is money generated from your YouTube videos. But you filed this stupid ridiculousness. See, this is where it makes not a whole lot of sense. You file stupid shit and everybody reads it and they go, oh my God, you are fucking morons. You just gave me a whole night's worth of content. Like, thank you. I appreciate it. So is that your end goal, to make me money? Nice. Speaking of money, if you want to, you're always welcome to throw a little bit of donation there. You don't have to. It's not required. If you want to hit the thumbs up, it always makes you feel better. And people always appreciate the memberships. Thank you guys so much. Mary Hardy, Canada is not that far for him. litigation, every proceeding is all along the way. No, every single proceeding along the way has been you screwing shit up most constantly. I mean, watching these people fail downward is the most glorious thing. Action by the plaintiff against 10 defendants on December 19th. Oh, the 19th. Oh, it heard live. The plaintiff read his statement from one of his YouTube videos discussing his case. Well, that's not exactly what was said, but, you know, take it out of context because that's not what he said at all. There was quite more to the actual thing that he said, which was then a lawsuit is to win a lawsuit to make you spend all your money on a lawyer and bankrupt you. Well, you're missing part of the context of all of that because it had nothing to do with this case right here. In case you didn't know that had something to do with, I believe it was Russ the Sus. Interesting, isn't it? Well, that's the end goal of the lawsuit. It's an outright admission of abusing the courts for improper purposes. Well, the court already threw out the plaintiff's extortion claims because it was a false label slapped onto courts to influence jurisdiction. No, that's not what it was. What they threw out was the RICO. They said, no, we're not going to throw all these people into this case. That's what they threw out. Influence claims, treble damages. The court also said it didn't think the plaintiff could support tortious interference claims. See, that was in Fed 1. That's what it had to do with. And we could go back and read that. But if stupid here knew anything, he would know that that's not what the court said. Court had a lot different outlook on what happened in that case, in this case. Kippy, hey, Tammy, good to see you. The defamation claims in the complaint were initially based on some handwritten cardboard on. No, always been a defamation case. Randy tried to add in all of these people that were causing problems. The court denied it. They said, no, we're not going to do that. If you want to bring up that case, this is not the time or the place to do it. And therefore, where Fed 2 came in. And since then, we've seen it amended. We've seen people be added. We've seen people being taken off. That's where we're at in that case. It is not stayed. It is still moving forward. And I suspect that they're running up on some time constraints. I know that Randy's running up on time constraints of ensuring that Fat Boy has been served because the judge didn't accept the service that he gave him. Okay. So, you know, like I said, court cases can be boring, and that's part of the boring shit right there. Just waiting on getting Fat Boy served. The plaintiff alleges were written by Stupid 2, faced with a 12B motion challenging federal jurisdiction for not meeting the amount in controversy threshold. That's not what it was about. Your affidavit didn't mean, yeah, with the following allegation, paragraph 19, that wasn't in the complaint. Their online posts calling were constant and ongoing to this day. At that time, it was. And this was perjury. No, it was not perjury because, you know, it was happening. See, and Stupid that wrote this pleading, you know, admittedly wrote this pleading, reached out and said, I will give out $2,000 for whoever can show it to me. Well, guess what? Not only did Michelle do it, so did Jeremy, so did everybody else. They said, right here, here's the link. There's where it is. Interesting, huh? And it's still up to this day. All that proof is still out there, but no, I don't think he ever paid that $2,000. From what I understand, he probably just pocketed that thing away. I mean, goes to show the kind of person he is. A would-be document. Mr. Shochet, ethical duty requires client producer. No, he's not. That's the thing. He is not required any means, way, shape, or form until the case comes up and until it gets to discovery, which, guess what? We haven't even got there. We haven't even got there yet. We're still waiting on Lynette to show what she's got. And she keeps on hiding. Matter of fact, she filed a bankruptcy case prompted by Deuce. Wow, isn't that fucking smart? The plaintiff failed to identify such online post calling him child. In his remote deposition, he failed to identify. No, he is, well, and of course, here it is. Deuce's prior counsel for Preston and Cook publicly announced 2,000 reward to anyone who can produce any online post by Preston or Cook calling plaintiff a child. That's not what you said. You said post anything. And we posted it all. Nobody got the money. Yeah, they actually read exactly what they say. Oh yeah. No, he filed it for. I'm sure he'll try to refile that. I swear BBB has already filed that motion already as well. Oh no, he's done it to multiple people. He's sent email claiming the same kind of shit. It's typical Deuce stuff. And we'll show how he fails up. Yeah, he fails constantly. Constantly he fails. But you know, he's a little coward. He can't help but, you know, fail his way through life. In my opinion, he's got better things to do with his time, but I don't know. It doesn't look like he wants to do those things. The court was reliable information. No, it didn't. Candor towards the tribunal. More legal bullshit. If he can't demonstrate a good faith belief, no, he doesn't have to, stupid. And it's impossible. Perjury to gain admission to the Florida bar. Oh, here we go with that same bullshit again. How about you reaching out and contacting the bar and getting your ass handed to you? I wonder how that worked with you. Did it? I guess that sort of sucked for you, didn't it, Deucey? Really sucked that you got your ass handed to you on that one. Signed by a stupid crook. There you go. Hooray, hooray, hooray. So I said, you know, I'll tell you what, I will write an open letter for this one because I think every one of these stupid, ridiculous pleadings that make no legal sense whatsoever deserve to have a nice open letter. And that's what we got.
It is about time. Let's break this mother down. With Shizzywhiznut.
An open letter to the stay-breaking sneak attack that screams desperation. Crook, you absolute brain-dead marionette, what fresh steaming pile of contempt is this? You slither onto the docket while the entire case is under a stay, you illiterate court jester. And dropping a 6-page begging letter asking the judge to tattle on Shochet to the Florida bar for subordination or perjury. A stay, John, a stay. That's the judicial version of a brick wall with barbed wire and a neon sign screaming, "No filings, you mouth-breathing morons." But rules are for peasants, right? Not for Deuce's favorite little sock puppet. You waddle in like a drunk toddler who just discovered the copy-paste button. You slap your name on Deuce's latest rage fart and file it anyway. Contempt of court? Nah, that's just a Tuesday in polyflop land, and please spare me the "I, John Cook, per se of my own volition" horseshit. This thing reeks of Deuce's greasy fingerprints so bad I can smell the desperation through the PDF. It's the same overwrought vocabulary, the same polyflop circle jerk, the same victim whine that somehow always ends up with, "Man, like this lawyer's 30-year-old dental drama." You even admit your old lawyer drafted it. You beg like a good little bitch for approval to tweak it. Then you hit send like the good sock puppet that you are. Approval from who? Deuce's burner phone? This isn't pro se, crook. This is pro Deuce. You're not a litigant. You're a meat puppet that gives the appearance of Deuce wanting you to get in trouble. You really are that stupid. The best part that made me snort crayon dust out of my nose is where you proudly announced the entire lawsuit as a giant YouTube content farm. Quote, "This case is contrived by the plaintiff to create ongoing fresh court-related content for plaintiff's YouTube channel. Well, congratulations, genius. You just handed Hales' lawyers the single greatest admission in your history of vexatious litigation. You literally confessed, under penalty of perjury, that the whole thing is fake drama for clicks. You just threw yourself under the bus. And then, in the same breath, you begged the judge to snitch on Shochet. That's not a motion, John. That's a suicidal bombing where you blow up your own case and somehow expect the other side to bleed out. You claim Shochet suborned perjury, but offer exactly zero evidence, no transcript, no affidavit. No, here's the lie. Oh, doggone it. Here's the lie. Here's the coaching email. Just vibes and Deuce's recycled tongue wagging about some dental issues that were resolved while you were breaking into houses, bro. If the highlight of your ethics crusade is a decades-old bar rejection that Shochet already overcame to get licensed in Florida, you're not exposing corruption. They're just the world's saddest stamp collector waving around forever stamps and pretending it's still mint. Breaking a stay to file this garbage isn't strategy, moron. It's the legal equivalent of shitting on the judge's carpet and demanding that they compliment you for the smell. You know, the case is circling the drain. Sanctions are coming like a freight train, and Deuce is running out of human shields, so he shoves your dumb ass out in front with his latest word vomit, hoping the court wastes another week striking it, giving What the Hell's one more emergency court update. Thumbnail. Every page you file is another $5,000 in attorney's fees for the other side and another nail in your own coffin. But sure, keep feeding the beast you claim to hate. Real galaxy brain move there, fuckwit. In closing, thank you. No, seriously, thank you. Every time you two drooling disasters submit one of these incoherent, rule-breaking, evidence-free diarrhea drafts, you make the plaintiff's case tighter, the sanctions motions fatter, and eventual fee award larger. You're not fighting the lawsuit, you're funding it. Keep it coming, crook. The judge's recycling bin is just as hungry as the flea. And Deuce's algorithm, oh, it needs that engagement. Signed, the window-licking wonder in Velcro shoes, still smarter than this stunt, Shizzywhiznut. And most definitely, your daddy.
It is about time. Let's break this mother down. With Shizzywhiznut.
All right, so that was my big spiel and scream out on that one. Well, thank you very much. Laughing out loud on this one. Great job, Shizzy. Well, thank you. I mean, it's just absolutely freaking ridiculous. These morons. The polyflop is no, Colleen. Shame on you. Thank you very much for the $5 super chat. No, Predator offering legal year-long motion of passive negligence. So bad. You're so bad. Oh, I love it. What assistance is needed to get Mr. Biker on the air? Right. Well, it's the holidays. You know, he does have family, and I believe that his microphone is not working right now. But don't you worry. He will be back in full force. He will be back in full force. We've got something coming up possibly after the Christmas stuff. It might be whenever I get back at the beginning of the year, but it will be we've been working on a nice story for you guys for Sunday Spice. So, and I know that he wants to come back for that. But just you know, it's the year. It's the year. Well, that is the hope, Angie. It is the hope. Hit 10K and then just, 50. I will tell you, if I hit 50K, I'm going to keep it pushing even harder. That's the next one. Letter. Oh, you got a sinus infection. You're going to bed. Good night, Kippy. I'm sorry to hear that. That never is a fun thing. Having those sinus infections, man. I hate those. Get back. Where do you think you're going, Mr. Whiznut? Well, I might be going in, celebrating a little bit of, Christmas with family. You never know. But the good thing is I'm going to have fun doing it if I do, but I don't know exactly when I'm leaving, when I'm getting back. It'll all be up in the air. Definitely rest well, Kippy. Rest well. All right, let's get back into this, and also you can locate this on the Megan Fox's. The link is in the thing. If we get back into this court hearing, and I just backed it up about 2 minutes from last night, and this is just a continuation. You're running a flipper fever today. Sorry about that. Talk to me, Daddy. Running a flipping fever today. So cold. Yeah, that's never any fun. Lurking. Hey, lurk away. That's absolutely fine. And maybe not with the 5 gifted memberships. Here you go, all you fine people.
Welcome to the shit show.
Every single day, a new flavor of buggery, 'cause everybody sucks, you see, and they're dumber than a bag of rocks. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then 4 more days of increasingly stupid, ridiculous, ignorant, bald, or dash poppycock bollocks and buggery. And it all over again. We like Shizzy from the road. Well, normally I would do something from the road, but if I'm traveling with my wife, she doesn't want to be on screen, so I don't usually do anything while I'm traveling with my wife. So that's how that would go. Can we hang the curtains upside down? You guys are so bad. All right, let's get back into this crazy one.
He says you're gonna rip me to shreds, or basically whatever the word is. The Florida judge is gonna rip her to shreds.
You're pointing to me?
Huh?
When you say you're going to?
You. He said you are. Yes. Yeah. It's on paperwork. It's constant.
It's on paperwork.
It's every day, and these people are angry. They're angry because they're
angry.
People that they love and they follow, and people get addicted and obsessed.
Addicted.
And
So
that's
addicted.
what I'm trying to prove to you. He's obsessed with doing this.
They're addicted. He's obsessed. I know all about him because he actually works hard, and it sucks that he's just like a damn Energizer bunny. How dare he? It's okay. Don't blame us when the mods when we leave for our final touches. I like it. Well, she just admitted it. She's addicted and obsessed. Exactly, Glenn. She did. You forgot to do the finger stamp. What did I do on the finger stamp? I don't know what that is. Do the finger stamp. Oh, the finger stamp. I'm a troll. Yeah.
To us because it makes him financially rich.
Okay. But
He's making so much money out of this.
Oh, and that just pisses you off, doesn't it, Lynette? That you didn't affect him whatsoever. He continued on with his life like he was supposed to do. And that just pisses you off to no extent, doesn't it? Oh, it just drives you up the wall. People actually have figured out to do something called what? Make money. Amazing how wonderful that can be, isn't it? Isn't it wonderful without scamming people or lying to them or cheating them out of shit or using a child? He's actually learned how to make money by creating content, by opening up storage containers and selling them and buying them and auctioning them off. Speaking of auctions, I believe there's one coming up on the 14th. That's going to be a very interesting one, don't you think? I can't wait to be there for that one. We're going to have a freaking blast. Rich, I tell you, bloody rich. Yes. It's so awful that he's making money. How dare he make money, Your Honor? How dare he make money? He should be poor and miserable like me and grift off of people that just have no idea the kind of shit stain that I am. Come on, Judge. How dare he?
Out of hurting me.
Hang on, Ms. Preston, I can't make assumptions.
Yeah. I'm going to start from the beginning. Well, actually, you can. That's always a good thing. Terrible making money and, and people like him. So awful.
So you got to tell me the impact on you, not what he's doing, because you've told me what he's doing.
I can't buy or sell anything online in my area because all of his followers.
He never stopped you from buying or selling anything online. Never stopped you. Never stopped you. Nothing that he ever did prevented you from buying or selling. At all. This is you making shit up. How much were you selling before, Lynette? How much were you selling before? Tell us, how much were you actually selling before? Because it looks to me like you were constantly grifting off of the internet. You were running GoFundMe's like they were your next bread and breakfast. I mean, you spent so much time in those fundraising bullshit things. And guess what? The people in Northport found out what kind of person you are. And they were just like, yeah, that shit was coming down on you pretty hard, wasn't it? Nobody was wanting to donate to you because they found out the kind of piece of crap that you are. They found out that, oh, well, geez, maybe I don't quite trust this person. Something that seems a little odd that all of a sudden now why she's indigent and she's broke all the damn time, but she's adopting a child. Why would she do that? Why would she adopt a child? Crazy stuff.
Or write nasty things after any post we make it's nasty. I brought them. I've been called a scummy cunt. I've been called a child molester. Give your baby back to the Bible.
And if somebody is calling you that, Lynette, that's absolutely horrible. That's absolutely horrible. But why don't you talk to those people that are doing that instead of going after Jeremy? Because Jeremy had nothing to do with that. That's other people doing it. Go after those other people. If you don't like it, don't read their comments.
Biological mother, he made up these stories about he supposedly talked to the grandmother, and the grandmother of my adopted child lied to him. Of course she did. She's a... Oh,
here you go. Now what you're calling the biological grandmother a liar now? Huh. Is that what you're saying now? The biological grandmother is a liar. And he talked to her. Yeah, he doesn't use that language. No, if I do say so myself. No, Jeremy doesn't use that language at all. Hey, Angie. Yeah, yep. Maybe not. Sticky Widget. Sticky Widget! How you doing, man? Good to see you. Did I miss something? I think I did. I missed Sticky Widget came in with 5 gifted memberships. Also, I saw Maybe Nuts, and then Sticky Widget came in with 5 gifted memberships. Also, well, Sticky, this is for you, brother.
Welcome to the
shit show. Every single day, a new flavor of buggery. 'Cause everybody sucks, you see, and it's dumber than a bag of rocks. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then 4 more days of increasingly stupid, ridiculous, ignorant, balderdash, poppycock, balls, and buggery. Do it all over again. Yeah, Jeremy never called her those things. Well, this is her complaint, is like, the people that are following him are saying these things. Well, then go talk to them. Jeremy does not control these people. He has no control over them. And if you think that he does, wow. Wow. What kind of delusion are you? I want whatever the hell you are smoking. I mean, it's just good Lord, lady. She's a stalker. Hey there, everyone. Lagging, having to catch up. Hey, Diane, you can catch up all you want to. We are all robots. Yes. Yeah.
Drunk. The mother was a drug addict. My baby was almost aborted twice. I got the baby. She's 1 out of 6 kids this mother don't have.
I want you to.
He posted all of that online, sir.
That's in your petition.
All of it.
It's in your petition.
People hate
You
me.
attested that what's in the petition is true. I trust.
Well, maybe they don't really hate you. Maybe you're just misunderstood, Lynette. Just slightly misunderstood. It's not that they hate you, Lynette. I mean, maybe it is that you don't understand people, and they're showing you love by calling you, what was it, a scummy thump or something like that. Yeah, maybe they don't have, they're misunderstood, Lynette. That's all it is. They're just misunderstood. You're not feeling the love. I understand that. Here's the thing, sweetheart. If you're not feeling the love, well, maybe change your behavior. That might show you a little bit more love. Oh, and the bio mom had every right to make that choice. People don't like you because you're a terrible person. Excuse me, not a nice person. Excuse me. The C3PO for me. Oh my God. Yes, Gwen, that is right. Projection again. Lynette posts all that stuff about the mother. I don't know.
I believe I've accepted what you're saying.
Yeah, they hate
in your
me.
petition is that he posted those things. Well, let's
Yes.
get to
And
the
it's-
impact it's had on you. That's the question at this point.
I just now started counseling with a new agency. I'm getting set up with them. CPS set me up with them, Child Protection Services, and not because I need it for my daughter, but because of for what he's doing to me. I won't let my little girl go outside to play because I'm afraid.
See, now this is her game right here. She starts with the fake tears, the fake crime, because she knows it works on this judge. See, she's a good, and you have to understand that I've dealt with people like this before, extensively, and I will say that whenever I hear that kind of stuff come out of someone's mouth, I automatically very suspicious. It doesn't bode well with me, because it doesn't sound honest. It doesn't sincere to have all of this pent up anger and anguish and bullshit. And she knows that the judge will respond to it, that the judge feels for it whenever she does this kind of crap. It's manipulative. It's very manipulative, and I don't buy it for a damn second. I don't want whatever she's smoking or taking. I don't ever want to become this stupid or dumb. Thank you, Cynthia. I don't know. I don't have very far to go. Okay, that's enough of the hearings from that idiot judge. Later, Shizzy. Later, chat. My cat probably wants to go to bed soon anyways. Well, you have a good night, Gwen. You have a good night. We'll see you on the flip side. There'll be more interesting stuff tomorrow. Oh my gosh, he probably guided her to the side means between elemental P and grudge. Yeah. CPS set her up because of him. She called the police on Crook and DCF and made a plan because of her own report. That's why she got the shed and he got the first camper. If Crook gave her a little some, maybe. Shizzy, please, what is the last line of the shit show? Something all over again. I cannot find it. Bugs me. What are you looking for? The last line? Ooh, that's the last line. It's welcome to the shit show. Let's do it Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 4 more days of ignorant balderdash poppycock and fuggery, Fuggery. E-R-I. E-R-Y. Fuggery. If you're lurking, you'll get it coming back up there. I'll get it for you. I'll get it for you. If you're lurking, rest assured. But if you're looking for the song itself, it's called Welcome to the Shit Show, and you can find it on YouTube. All you have to do is just type that in there, and it'll take you to the guy that originally made the song. I can't remember his name off the top of my head, but he's the one that does it. And Bollocks, yeah, Bollocks is in there also. If you're lurking, rest assured you are loved. But give us a howdy in chat, and YouTube bean counters the algorithm into the system. Yeah, okay, Sticky, like lurking.
I don't know if someone's going to kidnap her, if he's going to kidnap her, if they're going to. Sweetheart. Nobody can protect anything that anybody's going to do. But I will tell you that your little crowd that you've put together are some of the most vile human beings known to man. Yeah. You got Deucey involved, Marla Huge, got the Fleas involved, Dodgy Robbie. He doesn't have any love for you either. Amazing, isn't it? How that works? Doesn't have any, doesn't give two shits about you either. Thinks that you're full of shit. Even the Fleas think that you're full of shit. I am one of the people that say the nasty thing about her. She made a nightmare of me at night scaring her. I don't know. Why would you want to do that? Vomit paint chips. Yeah, vomit paint chips. I mean, it just goes on and on. There's so many more. Tug Raid. Welcome, Tug Raiders. Welcome. None of what she went on about should have ever been allowed to have been said. Oh, trust me. The judge should have shut her down like pretty damn quick, because this is the kind, all of this is no evidence is being proven whatsoever. No evidence whatsoever. But she's just going to rant and rave. Shoot at us. I don't know what's going to happen next. But you're the ones that have threatened him with firearms. Welcome, Tug Raiders. Welcome.
Why do you think people are going to shoot or kidnap your child? Those would be really serious crimes. Because of everything he's posted, there is a hate group called the Otter Creek and the Shady Bunch. He's on that post. He's who they call anonymous. What? And he posts anonymously on there. Tell me how you draw that conclusion that he's... Because when this person says, I love you all, I'm so thankful for your support and your whatever, I have that post with. You're assuming. Okay, I'm assuming.
Yeah, because anybody could, if it's posted anonymous, you don't know who the hell it is. It could be anybody posting that. As far as I know, Jeremy, you know, here's what blows my mind with her stupid fucked up logic is thinking that Jeremy has time between work and constant work to spend, you know, and you've seen Jeremy, he pops up in chats every so often, pops up and is like, hey, he's never shy about who he is, shows up, says, hey, everybody, does his thing, moves on with his day. But he's got time to do that.
It doesn't matter whatever. Well, everything he posts
yeah, it does.
Hang on. It does matter, because if you're assuming that's one thing, but if you've actually been able to discern from whatever investigation or other corroborating circumstances.
Okay, but Judge, why are you questioning her like this, you piece of shit person? Like you should not be saying anything. You should let her spin out, let her finish what she's saying. She knows she's got you. She's got you right now. She's got your number, Judge. You don't even know it. Oh, thinks an Anon is saying, I love you, thank you, in her group. He doesn't have no part of. I don't even think they respond to their own YouTube posts and comments. I don't know. Can you close captions so we can see what she's saying? It's so hard to hear. Oh, I could do that. Thank you so much. I could do that right there. I'm gonna move that up here. There we go. So it's covering this moron's face. Or maybe put it over here. Let's see if it'll let me. No, it won't. Damn it. I was going to put it right there. And I'll put it over his face because I hate looking at him. It looks like Bozo the fucking Clown. Sorry.
I brought ones here saying that they're now going to sell t-shirts. They had to approve it with JH, which is what they call him. They had.
Well, yeah. Okay. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. If I reach out and say, for example, I was going to create some What the Hell's t-shirts. Okay. If I was going to create using What the Hell's branding, I wouldn't just do that. I would not just create branding and start selling them. I would reach out to Jeremy or his team and say, hey, this is what I want to do. I want to make some t-shirts with your logo on it and blah, blah, blah. And it would be up to him to decide whether he's going to allow me to do that. If I'm using his branding, I would have to ask for permission or else he would copyright the hell out of me. Oh, Jesus, lady. You are such a fuckwit.
To approve the sale of these t-shirts that has
followers.
Lynette on it.
They, his followers.
Yes, his followers.
Okay.
And it says right on it, I've spoken to JH. He said, go ahead with it. The
There you go.
process of how they were going to distribute the money and the profit from the t-shirts, where 60% go to Otter Creek
So
Grangers, the new mayor, and
Okay.
20% will go to him,
let's
and
back
20%
up.
to
Let's
them.
back up a little. Tell me what he's done or what you're attributing to
Yeah.
him.
What has he
Tell me
done?
what you're attributing to his
I'm
fans.
now going to therapy. I can't leave my property. I'm terrified that we're going to be hurt.
No, it's stupid. He's asking you to provide some sort of evidence of this. Provide some sort of evidence of what you've got all these wild, outrageous claims, yet you've not got one bit of evidence that you provided. One bit. Another profit goes to her. Boo, fucking who? Yeah. This is all in her head. On her head, or lack of.
We're putting up a barrier. We don't have money right now for a fence. So we had to do whatever, and I think you remember me talking about that. I said, I'm willing to do whatever I can to stop him from...
Wait, didn't she say that she didn't want a fence? I remember distinctly that's what Flea said, that she didn't want a fence, right? Or was it a post that she made? Because see, these people post so much shit all the time. Yeah. So now she did then, she wants a fence then, but she doesn't want one now, or the fence wasn't tall enough, but then Crack didn't want a fence. Yeah. Crook didn't want a fence, just lurking. Welcome. You're welcome to lurk. You're welcome to lurk. And also welcome, Tug Raiders. If you haven't, hit the thumbs up. If you feel like donating, you're welcome to do that too. Super chats are always open and always appreciated. Memberships are always appreciated, but don't take care of yourself first before you take care of me. The tin roof fence was early scumbag modern. Yeah. Early scumbag modern. The fence made out of gift cards. No, that was a $20,000 fence. Yeah. Fence to hold the cameras. I guess so. It would have been a little odd just to have them on a pole out there. You have to run electrical out there.
Doing us. Stop it. So John went out and got a bunch of pulls. He just got out of the hospital for a new knee replacement, and he's doing all this work. He's putting up tin in front of our whole entire property to stop this so I can let my little girl play outside. It's sick when we had a road that had no traffic, and now every single day, hundreds of cars are going by. Every day, maybe 15.
Hundreds of cars. No proof shown. Just saying hundreds of cars drive by every single day. Hundreds of cars. 50, maybe 100 cars every single day. Oh, really? And then once those cameras went up that Flea is got a hold of, has access to those cameras. I wonder who the stalker is. Sounds like tourism. Sounds like a lot of businesses are starting to pop. It sounds like things are happening in Otter Creek, that hundreds of cars, especially whenever Otter Creek doesn't have but a few, a little bit over 100 people that live there. So where are they coming from? So he can build a fence with a new knee, but he can't work for a living. How did he mess up his knee?
15 cars a day filming my property? How do I know one of those people, because of him and what he's posted, isn't gonna? I have it on my cameras.
This is before Tubetown.
By every day.
So, are you attributing their actions to
Yes,
something
to
he's
what-
causing?
Yes, to everything he's posting about us online. That were crackheads, that were meth addicts, that were druggies, that were beating this kid,
And these are things that he's never said. Now, what he has found, Shizzy, Jeff, the king of grifters, would be so proud of you right now. Oh, thank you, Cynthia. Thank you, Cynthia. I appreciate it. No, see, here's the screwed up part about that. The screwed up part about this is that they obviously were having people that were on drugs on their property. Yeah. They had addicts on their property. Lloyd's son. Of course, you tend to forget that these are the kind of people that they have coming over that are doing work on their property. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Your own admission. All of these are your admissions of the kind of people that were coming on that property. Really, really, really good example you're setting for that child. But it's all Jeremy's fault. Oh, yeah, blame Jeremy. Might as well blame Jeremy for every freaking thing that goes on.
misabusing her. I have an outdoor bathroom I built. It has a beautiful open air shower, just like the campground's got an outdoor shower. It has.
That's a little different, sweetheart. That's a little different. The only guy that was an addict was Lloyd. I think Lloyd might have drank because, you know, they were going in and wanting to drink with him, and it was her own grandson? Was it a grandson, something like that? Came by. I don't know. MQ. I really don't know. And I don't follow to see if that is the case or not. But that would be a question. That would be a question for her. I mean, I'm not going to ask her.
I made a composting toilet. So it's not a real toilet. I have a toilet in the camper. We have an RV hooked up to an $11,000 septic system. But they got to focus on that, and he has to post on that. About he even posted with the.
It does not matter what he posts about. It has nothing to do. It does not impede you whatsoever from going about your life. You're stalking him, lady. How would you know what he posts unless you're stalking him? That's interesting, isn't it?
With the bucket to advertise their fall thing that they had. Well, just know we have better toilets than the composting bucket.
She just did.
All these are. Okay. This is every single day.
Heather, have you seen what she's holding up? Those.
If it was in the packet, I saw.
Most of them were in the packet, but there are some new that are brand new.
So brand new.
In the last few days.
Oh.
Have you shown them to Mr. Feather?
I'll be glad to.
Okay, can you do so? Because if you're asking the court to consider those, you've got to.
You got to submit them.
I brought a set of them for him.
Okay.
So
All right.
I'll give him his own. Yep. I brought the whole set. I figured I would have to do that, so I printed them all out.
Yeah, so you knew. You know how it happens in court, Lynette.
All right. Do you have a copy for the court?
Yes, I do.
Yes, I do.
You-
See?
If you're asking the court to consider
The tears,
those as
the
evidence,
tears
you
gone.
gotta-
Completely gone.
Okay.
It proves that even after court in Ohio, he continues to do this stuff to us.
No, Cynthia, I actually think that they've had one put on the property. I could be wrong. Yeah, the Amber Heard switch, exactly. No, Cynthia, I think that there is one. The game bottle for the urine was a nice touch. Yeah. Oh.
If he would stop and leave us alone, everything would be fine. There would be no problem.
Oh, if he would stop shining the light on your bad behavior, if he would stop not, protecting himself, documenting all of the shenanigans that you're doing, you have a protective order against him, against you. You still, to this day, still have a protective order against you. And what has he said? Stop. Just stop. Yet they don't. They continue going after him. No, he actually has recorded all of her shenanigans. Whenever she's yelling and cussing and flipping out and John Crook is pulling a pew-pew out on him, he's recording it. He has to document these kinds of things. You cannot let people get away with this kind of bad behavior. He's just, this is the crazy shit that's happening in my life now. Guess what? Here we are. More crazy shit happening in my life. You have some good sleep. Good to see you, Elka. It is wonderful time for some sleep. Good night, all. Good night, Elka. I'll see you again soon. You take care. Oh.
Leave us alone. Just leave me alone.
Yeah, let me scam off of people.
There's other people in town that he's targeting too. But
yeah. Oh,
I want him to leave me alone. I want him to leave everybody alone.
Leave me alone.
I think that it needs to go back to people loving thy neighbor and being good to each other and just leaving people alone.
Are you going to start crying some more,
I bought
Elena?
this land to give to my daughter because I'm 60 years old. She's 4. I'm going to be 80. So I'm probably not going to be here. And she needs a place to live where she can have a home that's paid for, that she doesn't have to be home.
But yet you weren't doing any plans on building a house. You were you're basically living in a van down by the river, bitching that nobody is helping you build your damn property. And then whenever the money is raised, they won't give it to you. Maybe do you see her like maybe going and trying to get that money from the fleet? We're talking 6 digits. It's just gone. Poof. I don't see you raising a stink against her. You had total opportunity to do that, but why not? Why haven't you done that, Liarnet? Huh? People not stalking their neighbor to Otter Creek never crossed your mind? No. Remember, she can't shed tears. She said no tear ducts. Her memory is as good as stuff in the blue bucket. She remembers everything. When I said he didn't start, I mean, exactly. I know what you mean, Happy. They dug a couple of holes. They ran some drain lines into those holes. Septic costs thousands of dollars. I believe they spent thousands of dollars on that. But I don't know. I mean, I don't live there. I don't know.
Homeless or at 18 years old, not know where she's going.
Mr. Feather, any objection to these exhibits?
Yes, Your Honor. Authentication.
They're off his page, every one of them. They're screenshot off his page.
Relevance and...
Hang on, let's deal with authentication. Ms. Preston, where these copies that you provided to the court, the numerous pages that you've just...
Screenshot him off his community site, right on his YouTube. It says right here, what the hell's on all of them.
Okay.
Any
additional objection?
Does she know that an employee doesn't post those, or a corporation, or some producer somewhere?
No, Jeremy posts everything
Should she testify to that fact, who actually created these documents before the court considers them?
Did Jeremy, in the Ohio case, did Jeremy admit to having these posts? Did the judge in Ohio ever know that he has a webpage about you?
Yes, he said, well, you read the letter. He said he's a YouTube star or whatever, celebrity, I think he said.
Right, but did he tell the judge that part of that YouTube channel is about you?
No.
Did you tell the judge?
Yes, I tried to.
Okay.
She said it's
No,
not
you didn't.
about me, it's about him. This
It is.
his trial, his hearing.
What evidence did he give to the judge that you posted his address or you posted his phone number or
Which she did. She posted that stuff. Oh, that was the fake page, not Jeremy's. I don't know. I don't know if it was the fake page. I missed the good old PowerPoint presentations. Ohio has no relevance in this case. Exactly. You're absolutely right, Wolf. No relevance whatsoever in this case. The only problem is it has the judge going, well. Yeah, see, it doesn't matter. This is not Ohio. Yep. And this is why the judge got himself in so much shit.
that you called him a rapist?
I gave him I sent up to
She
her.
did.
What did he give the judge that established those things?
The post that he gave to the judge
Yeah.
was what Martha Hughes, what
Okay, you're
Marla
saying
Hughes
things that
posted.
looked like they were attributed to you,
Yeah,
but they weren't.
but it wasn't.
Okay.
Wasn't, and it said her name right on it.
So let me ask you about the pages that you handed to me.
And see, here's the thing, stupid. You were in the court case in Ohio. If you were making an argument against those things being used, all you had to do was bring that up in Ohio, but you didn't. Because you were so much wanting to go at Jeremy like you always do. Attack Jeremy, attack him, attack him, attack him, attack him, attack him, attack him. And you're just not used to guys standing up for themselves and fighting back and saying, no, we're not playing this game. Because Dan Owen told the judge to question everything.
You're attributing them to him because they're on his site,
He controls his site.
the YouTube channel.
He only posts.
Speculation.
Right, I'm gonna ask her, how do you know that assertion that you just made, he controls that site? How do you know that?
Because why would he let anyone else get on and post?
Oh,
on his-
Jesus.
Does he have pictures of himself on it?
Yes. It's his What the Hales on YouTube, his community page. Some of these are also from the posts that he made,
Are these from Facebook and the
Facebook
YouTube page?
and both, YouTube and
Yeah.
Facebook. Some people
Oh.
sent me these off of his Facebook page that I'm blocked from it. But they were sent to me.
Okay, well,
They are authentic. They had a fall
Yes, he did.
thing, and
So
he
the you-
posted on his YouTube channel every day. That's where I got them. I went right to his own page and screenshotted them. It's all about us. All of these, every one of these is about us. I didn't take any of them that didn't be about us. None of them.
all right, so hang on a second. So
Which he is allowed to do. He can post anything that he wants to because you are a public figure. If he wants to talk about you, he is welcome to do so. Nothing in the law prohibits him from saying, this is the shenanigans that this person next door to me is doing. And I've got to record all of this so people know in case something bad happens to me. Oh, didn't she just say she was blocked from his page? Yeah. Facebook page. Notice how Mark Feather is not even finished responding to Judge DeBias's lets LP go on ad nauseum. Exactly. As angry as this makes me, I can't imagine how George and Jeremy feel. Exactly. But she's not stalking. No, Feathercatcher is saying, shut up. Like that.
I just did it for evidence and.
Shut up.
That's
that's what we're getting to, is whether there's going to be admitted as evidence in court. So there's an objection to authentication, and
They say his company name on it right there, and I can show you right now on his YouTube channel on my laptop that they're there, unless they're having somebody go delete them right now.
Can you pull up his Facebook page?
Yes, you can on my phone or on the tablet.
I
the,
thought you were blocked from his Facebook.
Oh.
no, I can't pull up his Facebook. I can only pull up YouTube.
Right, so
Oh.
of these, that's what I'm saying. The YouTube ones you know are on YouTube because you see them there.
Yeah.
The Facebook ones, you're saying somebody gave them to you and
I
told
think
you
there's
that they're
only
on.
one or two of those. These are all from YouTube. Most of these are YouTube.
Well, that's the thing, is most, we're not gonna, it's specific.
Sir, I'm telling, they're his. They're him posting them.
I'm telling you.
All under
you.
What the hell's his page.
I'm telling
his
you,
channel.
Judge.
No one else can get to his channel and post. He has copyright things. He's got everything blocked up so tight. Nobody could get in there and post stuff other than him. Everything he's got is copyrighted.
I love that, Frodo. That's hilarious.
I can pull up his YouTube channel, go to community. They're all there.
Hang on, we don't need to do that. Mr. Hales is right here.
It's all hearsay.
Ask him straight out.
Ask him about all of her alt accounts. Yeah. Oh, of course. They won't do it. They constantly won't do this kind of behavior.
Yeah, he calls John septic boy.
Maybe because his wound went septic. Your own admission, dumbass. She was not asked that question to validate the information. Mark Feather was trying to respond, never got a chance. Exactly. She's harassing people until they can't take her anymore, settle out of court to get her to go away. She messed with the wrong person this time. Exactly, Happy. Because he's conversing with his client. He's conversing with his client right now. He can't object whenever he can only focus on one thing at a time. Well, he was septic. I know, Missy.
Every single one of these are from his page. I screenshotted everything and then I printed it.
All right, hang on a second. Contrary to what you said a few minutes ago, which is the Facebook posts, which are lesser in number, were provided to you by somebody else.
I'll try and see which ones that there.
Okay, well, hang on.
There is.
We might be able to solve this whole problem. Florida
No, you
Statute
won't.
9615 allows the court to call witnesses that are question witnesses. Mr. Hales is a witness. We can get to the bottom of it. I'm wondering at this stage and trying to determine at this stage if what you just handed me is going to be admissible now or subject to admissibility at a later point or not admissible at all. So let's just be really clear because there's a record being made here. You handed me a stack of pages. You don't have them numbered. They're not labeled. I would have to stop and we'll be here till 6 o'clock tonight labeling these.
They're all in
But
order.
in this packet, and in this order are some Facebook posts and some YouTube posts or screenshots,
Uh-huh.
I think
some of which were handed to you by other people, those being the Facebook posts, some of those you attesting to the fact that they're direct.
well, most of them
What's on
say right
YouTube?
on them, YouTube. This one is Facebook, what the hell's. Says Facebook marker on it. You can see Facebook right there.
The fake page.
All right, which means somebody gave it to you.
Right. They
Okay.
sent it to me. because it
Oh,
was
thank you,
posted on
Kelly.
Facebook.
Appreciate you.
Statement, I'm going to just hang on to these. They're under
Oh, my
advisement.
God.
They're not yet admitted into evidence. As to the YouTube posts, she's attested to, she's got personal knowledge. They're coming from a page attributed
Yeah.
to Mr. Hales. We can ask him the one question, is he the administrator of that page? We'll get to that under 9615. The court can ask him that question. And under, as it relates to the Facebook, since they
Judge, here's the thing. Why are you doing her job?
were given to her and she has no access, we can clarify that at a later stage if it becomes necessary. Again, I want to go back to the question of the alleged substantial emotional distress it's caused you.
For the record, Your Honor, objection, asked and answered 3 times now, I think.
Yes.
Well, I don't know that she's ever answered a question directly, and so part of it is problematic because I'm getting a run on explanation as opposed to a direct, I don't know why that is. 'Cause
Well,
I'm
what do you
trying
want me to say? Okay, I have to go to counseling.
What do you want me to say? What do you want me to say? Judge, tell me what I need to say to get him to do what I want him to do, Judge. Because clearly he's making money and I'm not, and that sucks. You know, he's damn good at what he does. There's also a sit down with Owen. Yeah. Yeah, judge spoke truth on that one. Yep. I'll do replay. You do replay. Good to see you, Andre. Either it's Andre or Andrea. It's one of the two, but good to see you. Welcome, welcome.
Now to deal with it. It's making me fearful in my life. I have anxiety anyway, medical induced anxiety because of the medical issues I have. So it's intensified my anxiety 100%.
My anxiety's over the roof.
I don't know what's going to happen next. I'm terrified of losing my rescue, which is my only legacy to my child. I'm not worried about Fish and Game coming in and losing it.
I thought it's not earning any money and it's a non-for-profit.
Oh, damn. Slapped right there. Welcome, Mug and Tug Raiders. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I know you guys are just rolling right in here. Medical induced anxiety? I know, Missy. Isn't? Yeah, she gives away so much in all of this, doesn't she? Welcome, 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 Raiders. And if you haven't, hit the thumbs up if you want to, or hit the thumbs down. Either which way, it makes it feel really good. That algorithm does. And if you want to donate, feel free. The super chats are open. Not necessary, always appreciated. People love the memberships, but you are not required to enjoy this content. Is absolutely free for you to enjoy as much as you want.
Right. I want to leave her something that will keep her having some.
A nonprofit is a nonprofit. You know, I want to leave a legacy for my child. Jeez.
Something to do in her life. If I die and she's 20 years old or 18 years old on that property, I've got it set that someone's going to come and take care of her, but I want her to have something. I want her to have something to love and to have from her mom and
Right,
teach her how to.
You're saying that it's not of value right now.
No, but it will
Yeah.
be. I just became a 501c3 and I have been bummed.
Just now became a 501c3. Just now. Hypochondriac much? Yeah. I just now became a 501c3. Just now. Just now. And it's not making any money, but he is making money. Money. We need money. And Jeremy makes money and I don't. Woe is me.
Bombarded with bad reviews, with trouble. He went into Winn-Dixie and he told them a whole big story, a whole big lie.
Speculation.
No.
Right. Were you
I talked to the manager. He did go to
saying
Winn-Dixie.
that would,
And he made a video upon walking out of Winn-Dixie saying,
that would be
just
hearsay.
talk to the manager.
It's all hearsay. Like, Judge, tell her to shut her cake hole. Allowing her to go on like this is what got you off of this damn case. I lost more brain cells rehearing her lies. Yeah, I'm losing them daily.
Hang on.
Not that I have much.
Somebody told you was hearsay. What about the video did you see the video that was
I
posted?
saw the video myself.
Okay,
And he walked out of
video?
Winn-Dixie.
Do you have that video?
I gave that was on my evidence thing that I gave the courts. Those
Evidence thing that you gave the courts, you got to be a little more specific. You know, I don't think anybody wants to see your evidence thing. Might want to put that away. It's dangerous. It leaves a smell every time you bring it out.
videos are gone. He's taken them down. We can't get to those videos
What do you
anymore.
mean you gave?
The videos, he's taken them down, but I've got the videos. I mean, which is it? Oh, she's so professional. Professional. Yeah, Jeremy's rubbing his temples going, what?
Them to the court.
I gave you an evidence
Are they
log.
preserved somehow? Or are you saying a
We have
list?
300 some papers. I gave
300
the court
some odd papers.
Evidentiary logs, and they were part of the.
Wait, screenshots of what was on there?
No, it was.
The court has no social media or video or recordings
a friend, a person that
The, what was that? 2 seconds to turn that around? Yeah, it was 2 seconds. Yeah, that's about right. They even recently related that, and the fact that she thought it was okay to put a daybed frame as a gate is a joke. Yeah, it is a joke. Ah, that nasty thing back. Put that nasty thing away. Welcome, Cajun Bayou Queens. Hugs. Howdy, everyone. Hope all had a great day. I had a beautiful day. It was very busy. I was slammed. But it's always good here. It's always good here. Shizzywhiznut, that evidence thing has gotten a bit old since she was old. Shame on your jaws. The futon gate.
was helping me put together an evidentiary law here. And I gave these.
Wait,
walked out
that
of
video?
Winn-Dixie.
What is it?
I know, but this was the.
Well, I know too. That's why I'm asking you, where's the thing itself, which is the video of,
We can't be, by the time I went to get them,
okay.
They
all
were
right,
gone.
all right. So the objection regarding
he got
what
rid of the evidence.
you may have seen, which is no longer available as a piece of evidence.
Because he
is
got rid of
staying.
the evidence because they were in here.
Okay, I got
And
you.
I already.
He got rid of the evidence because it was in here. Tea spilled the tea. Good to see you. Thank you very much for the gifted membership. That is so nice of you. If you haven't checked out D Spills the Tea, she's been covering a lot of this also. Go show her a little bit of love. Let's see if we can't build up that sub count for D Spills the Tea. And this is for you, D. And guess what? Somebody was asking what exactly is in the lyrics. Well, here you go. Here comes the lyrics.
Welcome to the shit show.
Every single day, a new flavor of buggery, 'cause everybody sucks, you see, and they're dumber than a bag of rocks. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then 4 more days of increasingly stupid, ridiculous, ignorant, balder, dash, poppycock, bollocks, and fuggery. Live it all over again. That's the line you're wondering. Right before that, I believe it is do it all over again or living all over again. It's really hard to tell because it's written with bad AI. She said it herself. John has lost his knee. She's such a liar. She can't stand the truth. She is a habitual liar. I think that runs in with all of them. I mean, it's been, you know, it's really hard, for example, to keep track of the amount of lies that come out of the anti-Hales group, because they will tell you a lie and then contradict that lie and then contradict that lie and then contradict that lie, where by the time that they're done talking, you're so confused of what the truth could possibly be. You know, it's to twist the facts to suit what they want them to be. Big words. Blame. Yeah, sure. Was the people that were on there before JJ's, she stole the tours, that was more likely, in your opinion, one that Jamie took a picture of that passed away. Possibly. I started watching What the Hell's Back with the issue with Marilyn Raby. The whole Levy County Court was a complete disaster. Wow. Yep. Marianne, did you bring your tardy slip? No, there's nothing wrong with being tardy.
Provided those to the court. So he knew that I was going to use them and he got rid of them. He went into Winn-Dixie. He told them that I was throwing the food all over, and he admits it on his YouTube, that he went in there, told them that I was feeding the homeless, training them food for work, and that I was throwing meat trays and all this garbage on this dead dog road, along with my baby diaper.
Yeah, see, this is all hearsay, speculation. He should be, Feather was doing all that he could. Because, see, you also have to understand, if you're constantly objecting to bullshit that someone's saying, Sometimes you have to let them ramble on, because this right here turns into perjury. She never stops whining. You have a link if you want to come on. Yeah, she never stops whining at all. Welcome, Megan Fox. Welcome, Megan Fox. So good to see you. Yeah, this is just nonstop bullshit coming out of her mouth. All the web she weaves. Yes. She can't help it. She can't help it.
First.
Right, but
No, I saw the video myself.
But
I
that you
watched
don't
But it's still hearsay, you dumb coont.
have anymore. So you're reporting to me something that you saw on a media
Well-
that you don't have or is no longer accessible.
Then how do I get you to understand that he went into Winn-Dixie and he ended my contract with them and lost me the contract
Well,
of
there's
their
other
garbage?
ways to do that.
There's other ways to do that, and the judge should be shutting up right now. That's for her to figure out, and for him not to educate her.
Like the person in Winn-Dixie who talked to him, or maybe call him as a witness and he admits to it. I don't know, but
Well,
the way
if
that
we
you're trying
can,
to
if
do
we
it,
end up continuing this,
is
I
not
will
proper.
call him as a witness, the manager. I will call.
But you didn't. You didn't. Like, none of this has been proven. None of her shenanigans have been proven. She had the opportunity during the deposition to do something that she never did. She never provided any proof at all. She never had a contract. Andrew got fired for stealing. Yeah. There was never a contract. See, you guys know exactly that. She produces more wine than vineyards. You know what her, never mind.
Call her as a witness, definitely.
well,
Oh, yeah.
continuing
Do so.
this, that may be an issue. We're getting late in the day here, but we'll figure that out at some point.
That's because she won't
He
shut her
went
cake
into
hole.
Winn-Dixie.
Shut up.
He
Man,
admits,
stop,
I have
stop.
something here. I have to
Tell
look
her to
through it
stop.
where he says that he went into Winn-Dixie and ended that.
Okay,
So I'm no longer feeding the homeless the garbage.
Why are we feeding homeless the
here's
garbage?
something else. Hang on a second, because you're adding, there's
Because this
there's
is so big.
potential defamation and or slander and or nuisance
Harassment.
and or a whole lot of things that this court is not
It
here.
all
There's not a
goes-
pleading for a lawsuit for
Yes.
damages,
See?
intentional interference with a business operation, tortious interference with a business contract.
I want him to stop cyber stalking me
I
and
hear
using
what
the
you're saying.
internet to kill me.
I hear you. Has he
Oh,
ever threatened physical harm to you?
no.
I have one of these screenshots that says that he's gonna stand outside with his family across the street from my property, aiming AK-47s at my home, yes,
Oh, here comes the
I think that is a-
Show me
AK-47s.
that one?
yes.
Here comes the AK-47s. Yeah. Exactly.
There's been a tank, a grenade launcher. He said that
A tank?
the town of Otter Creek twice. He said that the town of Otter Creek was gonna lynch me by my neck, hang me by my neck.
No proof shown whatsoever. None whatsoever. No proof whatsoever of this.
What is he saying he's gonna do? Or is he asking the town? Does he have control over the town's
He
people?
goes to the town meetings and is very in control of the town, yeah. Yes, he is.
Yeah, that AK-47 crap came from John Crook. He accused Jeremy Hales, George, for buying the schoolhouse so that they could bring her family in and train. Oh, yes, that is exactly right. That's right, Georgia. That's right. Yeah, but this is how they spin this kind of crap. Russia is painting a satellite on her as well. Well, you know, you can stop that. All you have to do is make sure that you get plenty of tin foil. Make sure those hats are wide brimmed, and that avoids all the potential of that happening. Yes.
They're best friends. The mayor of our town and him are best friends.
You said you had a post, or you saw a post where he's saying he's going to stand with.
Jeremy said the town was ready to lynch her, not that they were. Yeah, but see, this is the kind of shit that she twists all around. So if he says something, she's going to twist it to make it sound like he's saying something else, because she is a freaking stalker. This is like worse than Laura Owens. Like this is Laura Owens in 5 years. Because she's getting old.
The AK-47.
Yeah, I got it. That's
Okay.
not.
Oh yeah. If you haven't seen Angie Shara's part 1 interview of Jamie, towards the end, they discuss the missing tortoise and how she found it. That's right. They do.
Looking for. It's in one of these right here.
Somewhere.
I'm just trying to see which one it was in. It's a matter of finding it.
Hey Linda, how you doing? Yeah, she only hears exactly what she wants to.
If there wasn't so many of these, there wouldn't be a problem. We
Oh.
weren't on his. All right. I mean, this proves what he's calling.
If he wasn't protecting himself by videotaping all your shenanigans. If you just let me do my bullshit and don't call me out on it, we would be just fine. I still have a hard time tying them. I still have a hard time tying my Velcro shoes. It sucks so much. I can't believe how long he allowed her to speak. Oh yeah, we're only 55 minutes into an hour and 45 minutes.
Evil, turd, psychopath, lazy.
You've already testified to that.
know.
The
I'm
piece that
sorry.
we're looking for, if you
I'm
have
trying to
it.
find it. It's here. I'll stand here and look for it because I have it. I brought it on purpose.
He brought it on purpose. Yeah. Stalker.
I brought it as a newspaper.
Just ask Megan. She knows how to hide the alien signals. That's right. Oh my gosh.
I've been signed up right here.
Is it in the packet that you already handed to the court, or it's separate?
No, you do have that one though, because I sent that with the 300 pages.
All right, so you're handing to the court a page.
From his video.
And you're saying, can you show Mr. Feather the page that you're pointing to, or you're bringing
From
the
his
court's attention
video
to?
where he said he was gonna set a patrol up across the street from my property with AK-47s, his family.
Jeremy, see, if you would have let me have all my stuff up begging for money from your half-mil to grill, I wouldn't have had to accuse of all what I do, folding arms and that's what she means in LP talk. It's funny.
Protect his family from us. Said he was, another one, he said he was gonna date. I have another one, the one that says the bye Felicia, gonna be gone forever. They're all here. It's all here. It's continual
Where?
every day.
Where?
All right, and you're saying
I'm
what you're
I'm
handed to
not-
the court, hang on, what you handed to the court is a screenshot
Yep.
of that portion of his
Video.
YouTube video?
Yes,
And
A
you saw that on
screenshot.
the YouTube page
yes,
of What the Hales?
yes. It's part of the transcript.
This one time, her voice
So
just
what you
grates
handed
my
to the
brain.
court
Yeah.
Says, it starts with, he's getting worse with the violent ideation and threatening fantasies.
Yeah, she
So
wrote that in there when she
who
said.
would Mr. Hales be talking about?
That's not him talking at that part. It's
Oh.
whoever sent it to me. Or is it me? Well, I gotta look at it in order to see it.
All right, hang on.
I might have another.
Hang on. So the post starts off with, he's getting worse with violent ideation.
I got it right here. Yeah, she was doing transcripts for me. So for me, she wrote, for me, Lizzie wrote, what everything was about. So she
All right,
told me
all
what
right.
it was
Well,
about.
hang on then. Back up.
Yeah, this is all hearsay.
And then
So
told
the
me where to go
words-
on the video.
The words he's getting worse with violent ideation and threatening fantasies, those words are attributed to who?
To him.
Why would he call himself he? That's like weird to call some.
No.
Okay,
This was written up for me by a lady that I know.
All right, so
she
how
watched
can-
all the videos.
hang on, let's back up.
This is
How can
hearsay.
somebody who writes something up for you then post it on his YouTube?
No,
Oh, Jesus.
no. She took, this is
All right.
his,
Let's stop.
it's the trans.
Stop, you brain dead moron. You are so focused on stalking Jeremy that you don't even listen to what the judge is asking you. The judge is asking you, who wrote all of this crap on here? And she still just will not shut her cake hole.
Transcript. She gave me the transcript of it.
Wait a second now. This page, I'm going to mark it so that we're all clear on the back here, just so if it becomes part of this record.
It's in the video called
Petition,
Upcoming
hang on.
Town
I'm calling this petition exhibit number 1. I'm dating it the 29th. For identification, so that we know what we're talking about.
And it was in the video called Upcoming Town Meeting on Otter Creek, ODDERCREEK.
Okay. So, the words on the page that you handed to me, which we're now calling the page Petitioners Exhibit 1 for identification, not yet in evidence, may not go into evidence unless and until the court rules otherwise. That page contains words that start with, and I'm going to the full paragraph, he's getting worse with violent ideation, etc. Those are the words of some other person that you know who
That's a good
supposedly
pull.
transcribed words she's attributing to him.
Yeah, I have the transcript.
Okay, that's what we'd call hearsay.
No, she wrote down, what she was doing was telling me where to look.
So I'm
So I
supposed
could
to
watch-
accept somebody who's not here,
Right.
that they transcribed accurately.
Oh, now you get it.
accurately,
Now
and
you
that's
get it.
hearsay.
Then I guess we'll have to get a continuance so I can find the video somewhere and put that on my, I have that one on my drive.
Oh, jeez.
Called Upcoming Town Meeting.
All right, so it's, at this stage, it is not admitted into evidence. Are you are you requesting a continuance for that purpose?
No, I just want this, I
Well,
want,
then it's not admitted into evidence.
That's
And so
fine.
the testimony you said about him threatening harm to
it's
you.
on the video. She was telling me where it was on the video. So she screenshotted what it said exactly.
Do you
and
have
put
the
her words
video?
above it. Huh?
Do you have the video?
I mean, I could probably pull it up on his channel if it's still there. I can look on his own Facebook or his own YouTube and see if that video is still there. It might be one that's still there.
What would it take you to know whether it's there or not?
2 seconds, I can pull it up and see if it's there. But chances are, it was on that, it's
see
gone.
what we got
Those
here.
are all the videos that are not there any longer.
There we go. Pulls up. That was a good idea. I like that.
Just, I understand.
Got a new poll up there for you guys.
Even if it's an exec, it's
Yeah, there's a new poll up there. It says which one has the worst voice out of all of them, and other could be just insert the name in there. It doesn't matter if it's not one of those 2, 3. Which one has the worst voice? The one that just grates on your nerves. I only watched a few videos. D, all of the above. So all this time, Cherry has not had the chance to rebuke all of this nonsense. Exactly. They all have annoying voices. You forgot all of the above. I didn't have room for it. If you mark other, you consider that all of the above. There you go. Hacking from the flea gets me. I can't sit through 15 minutes of her talking. Oof.
So, I don't know.
These are the things that he does on his videos that gets these fans all hateful towards us.
Right, but what I'm saying is the words on this page are a
Scaring me half to
supposed
death.
transcript, quote unquote.
From his own video.
Is there a video?
Yes, I'm looking for it right now. I'm gonna type it in and see if it comes up.
What the hell?
Might be proper to inquire if she ever seen the video. She said that she's almost scared because of what this person told her.
That's
No,
awesome.
I've seen the video before it was taken down. I watched the video just because.
Oh,
of
hang
what
on a
he
second.
said.
You said you saw it before it was taken down, but you're looking to see if it's still up. Was it
Couldn't-
taken
when
down?
I went.
Huh? What?
Most of these,
Huh?
I got sick this week, so I had a jaw that was this big. 2 days ago.
Like, I don't care. I don't care about your problems. Lady, you've got more issues than you know, the Middle East. Okay. We don't care. We don't care. Here's the thing. How about you provide evidence? You know, come in here with evidence. Yet you can't do that simple thing. And Judge, you're an asshole because you're even entertaining this bullshit.
Ago, it was the size of a freaking big old lump right here on my face. I have an abscess. So I haven't had a chance to really grab all this stuff.
Then why did you say it was taken down? It might not have been taken down.
That's what I just said.
No, you just said,
I
the words
said
you
that
just said
I
was
went
it
and
was
looked
taken
for the majority of these videos. They're not there. They're gone. So, but I haven't had a chance to look at every single one. Like the ones that
That's
I deleted,
sticky.
Right, so what you're really saying
he's
is,
removed a lot of
you
videos.
believe it might have been taken down.
Nice sticky widget. You have a good one.
Sure.
Right.
It is so good seeing you, sticky widget. You have a wonderful night. We'll catch up with you soon. Now she has to divert the judge from the truth. Exactly.
But you just said, despite that really being your feeling, that it was taken down,
Right
but you don't
here.
really know.
It's right here.
Is
So it
there?
wasn't taken down.
Video is here.
Okay, and what does the video,
I'd have to give it to you, to somebody to watch. Because it's in there about the AK-47s.
well, why don't you stand over here, Mr. Feather, if you want to approach too, if you can hit play, let's take a look and see what it is.
All right, I would just say that, no, regardless of what it says, there's no evidence that Jeremy Hales posted it.
It's his video.
Well,
But he has
Sir, look at him.
employees, he's got a company
It,
that
no, it's
produces
alive. It's
yeah, well,
alive.
he's responsible, because the statute includes communicate or cause to be communicated, and when Mr. Hales testifies, he can explain the structure of how many people.
If you
if
ever
any,
let him testify.
control.
It's like, this thing is over an hour long. We're going to listen to this thing for an hour? He hates the song. That's right.
Can you tell me when, if ever, it gets to any threats of use of firearms?
Like, can we get there already? Yeah. Like, we're going to sit here and listen to all this bullshit? Okay.
Normally it's in the first half of this in his life, but then he does an auction or does something after it. So, I mean, if anything, I was gonna ask to play this video anyway, so. I mean, now they'll start talking and they'll explain everything. What he's talking about.
There's a new one with in ever. Whenever. The judge is asking her, when is it going to get to this threats of violence that he's made against you that you're claiming?
That's all. So, Mr. Feather, do you hear? We have.
So this is what they were looking for. Yet she never watches his videos. Jeremy singing will only hurt your hearing. That is so true. That's so true. Oh.
We should have both families line up, and we can have AK-47s pointed at them the whole time. It says that right after we have to be afraid of them, and allegedly because or attributed to the fact that there's alleged crackheads, meth heads camped out there illegally,
Which is
etc.
all lies. There was one camper.
Ma'am, hang on.
Lady, shut your cake hole.
I just wanted to see, I want the record to reflect what those statements were. We have to be afraid. This is Mr. Hales on that video from that YouTube being presented saying we, meaning he and whoever else, has to be afraid for his lives. I guess it's a...
Yeah, that's what he's saying. He's saying that he is afraid for his lives. Him and George are afraid of these people and their behavior.
The landowner close in proximity. We should have both families line up, and we'll have AK-47s pointed at them.
That's not what he said, Judge. He said we could have both families lined up with AK-47s pointing out. Take criminals in for community service. Rug addicts and criminals.
The whole time. I'm not saying that's against the law or anything, but that's the words that at this point, those are the words that were just stated.
I defer to the court.
Do you disagree?
I wasn't paying attention, honestly, Judge.
All right, I don't know that we can back it up. What the court heard and what the court's going to find is Mr. Hale saying we have to be afraid of them. We should
We
have
could.
both families line up, and will, like we will, have.
No, should and could are two different things. So in the schoolhouse was madrasa. Yeah, Jeremy Cook. Or John Cook. That's what he was saying. Feather should have insisted on playing it back. Yeah. Yep. This is what got the restraining order. I'm pretty sure.
AK-47s pointed at them the whole time.
We could.
I don't know what that has to do with what we're here on today. So the idea that
Well, because the impact of somebody with thousands of tens of thousands of followers may be causing to be communicated certain messages. That's the relevance
Exactly
of it.
my point, Your
Ma'am?
Honor.
No, what the message is that they're not allowed to protect themselves from violent people. That's what the judge is saying right here. Big mistake to not fight what the court remembered. Exactly. Yeah, exactly, Mr. Feather, but you kind of dropped the ball on this one. Damn.
Hang on. So the objection's overruled. The court would so find that that video clip is currently posted to his YouTube page and includes the phrase that Mr. Hale, and he could explain what it means or what it doesn't mean. It could mean we really are so afraid that we're going to defend ourselves against them and we're going to need AK-47s to defend ourselves. Whatever it is, the words are, we have to be afraid of them. We should have both families line up and we will have AK-47s pointed at them the whole time.
Yeah, I think that goes to the basis for the injunction in Ohio that was related to them pulling guns on them and making threats.
No guns were pulled on him.
I think it was, well, I'll ask those inquiries.
Sorry.
That was after, well,
No, I'm saying there's lots of arguments to make to the weight of it, but nonetheless, those are the words that are part of this record and what they mean. That this item that was marked for identification as petition number 1 is not in evidence, yet
I don't know.
what is being publicly displayed, which is Mr. Hale's statements that I've now read into the record 3 times, are statements attributed to him. There's a question of whether or not those statements in conjunction with all the other evidence are.
And how about this, Judge? Now let's hear the other side of the story. Let's hear the other side of the story, Judge. How about that? Yeah, cherry-picked evidence. Yeah.
Statements that can be construed as directly or indirectly being communicated or causing to be communicated. And this court has to consider it in light of that. And if you want to hear a case that describes just that, where the 5th DCA, excuse me, the 2nd DCA in 332 Southern 3rd 1079, Strober versus Harris, where a guy, these were competing, the petitioner and the respondent had competing YouTube channels and or Facebook posts, and both broadcasting against each other, and the respondent had the case dismissed at the trial court level, and the 2nd DCA reversed because it said, the 2nd DCA, the statutory definition of cyberstalk includes not only messages, quote, communicated, unquote, by the respondent, but also messages, quote, caused to be communicated, unquote, as well.
Oh, and let's hear his bullshit. He researched this before this hearing. And that's why he was removed from this case, because of his bullshit. What about all the threats they make against Elemental B and Cook? What about all the threats they make against Elemental B and Crook? Well, they're not making any threats against Elemental B and Crook. It's Crook and Elemental B are making threats against them. What is the worst this judge gave a person temporary PA knowing she was lying? But love.
And what happened in this case, is what the court said, is the question of whether the publicly posted videos caused threats to be communicated is a crucial part of the statutory definition that the court below conspicuously failed to address, which is why this court is doing just that. We're trying to address that. The trial court mistakenly, which is why they were reversed,
Right, Happy.
engaged in a
Good
narrow
to see you.
interpretation of the statutory standard and disregarded Ms. Strober's express allegations and evidence that Mr. Harris, the respondent, had caused the threats to be communicated, even though the court affirmatively found that she began receiving them after she appeared on Mr. Harris's channel. And so the question is the cause to be communicated language. Additionally, and I presume that you're aware, you should be, this court is, that Strober and Harris was decided under the 2020 version of the statute. The opinion came out January 5, 2022, subsequent to the October 2021 change in the statute under House Bill 921. But they were limiting their decision to that old statute. The new statute added
That's right, Vicky.
really significant language that is implicated. They added the word under subsection 784.048 1D1.
And you've already got all this pulled up, don't you, Judge? Every single bit of this is all pulled up. Like you were just looking for one particular thing that you could find to go after them.
In the definition of cyberstalk, they added these words, directly or indirectly, these three words, and then they added,
Yep, all one-sided Debbie Webb.
they added the words or pertaining to. So it used to be a standard.
And if this judge would have been fair, and allowed him to present a case or anything, defend himself, which he didn't allow happen, there could have possibly been a restraining order against both of them. Both sides would have had a restraining order where they couldn't be in communication, couldn't have been around one another, couldn't talk to one another. If the judge would have been fair, that could have happened. And why is he, and why, and this is why he is hearing all this BS. He's wanting to make new case law. Exactly. Allowed him to defend himself, but that never happened. Exactly, Stacey. He was never allowed to defend himself on any of it.
At the time that case was decided, there's not been a case since then, since the statutory change, that now cyberstalk means, and I'm quoting from subsection B1, to engage in a course of conduct, to communicate, or to cause to be communicated, directly or indirectly, words, images, or language, by or through the use of electronic mail or electronic communication directed at or pertaining to a specific person.
Oh, like Lips is doing to Megan. That cyber stalking that she's doing towards Megan. Oh, that's interesting, isn't it? So she wants to bring this into court.
So it's a much broader statute, and if you read footnote 1 of that opinion, the second
That's right,
DCA
Debbie.
recognized the statutory change, but said, and I quote, "We're confining our analysis to that version," meaning the one that was in effect at the time this case was decided, "and do not comment on which..."
Because it is the court's discretion to do that. And you know what? Jeremy abided by that. Jeremy abided by what the judge told him he couldn't do. As soon as this ruling came in, he did exactly what the judge asked him to do. It sucked, but he still did it. Yep. 3 ex parte meetings to bias the judge, and that's all it took. Do you think at this point that Mark Feather thought he'd have opportunity to have Jeremy testify and debunk all of the lies? Yep. That is why Megan has Judge Grudge on her wall of recusals 2 times. Oh, it's more than 2 now.
Which version would apply upon remand or upon any amended petition? Clearly, this court is absolutely obligated to utilize the statute currently in effect since October 2021, which added that language. That's why this court is focused on that language and admitted. The weight to which it should be given is something to be argued at the appropriate time.
Well, I think I can help you with
Judge. May I
that.
So
have
if
that
the argument
citation?
is on relevance, I'm establishing for this record why this court's admitting it.
Ah, you're a piece of shit, Judge. Right here, piece of shit.
It's relevant. It may not have been relevant in 2020.
But can I get the citation, Judge?
Sorry.
I hate the way Tobias started talking about this other case before hearing everything in this case. He was trying to get it to fit. Denied justice for Jeremy Hale's prejudice, failure to follow judge's rules. Yeah, all of it, Lorraine. All of it.
332 Southern 3rd, 1079.
Yep.
Thank you, Your Honor. And did the court find that it was directed at or to someone?
Well, what happened in this case, factually,
In
is that the allegations were the cyber stalking was by directly sending and causing to be sent through others threatening and disturbing messages from the
Right. Complete bullshit. He is violating her, but he has a CPO against her. But hey, he didn't mind ignoring that order. No, he didn't. How dare he do this before even hearing Jeremy? Exactly. And this is what got him removed off of the case. This is why he can't represent her anymore in court. He should go back to becoming an attorney. He had witnesses in there for 4 hours. 4 hours.
followers or fans of this YouTube channel. The petitioner alleged through the videos published to the respondent's YouTube channel that the respondent was directly threatening her and also had incited threats against her from his viewers. Among other things, she alleged that he falsely accused her of child abuse, that's happening here, announced her home address online, and published a photograph of her minor daughter. All of those facts are relevant to here because we've already received testimony not yet subject to cross-examination, not yet accepted and adopted as competent substantial evidence by any means yet. We're not there.
But you have. You've already done it because they haven't been able to put any sort of defense on.
Yet. But that defines the relevance of this testimony that has been difficult to discern through run-on narrative from an unrepresented litigant, and I'm not criticizing. It's just that's what we're dealing with here.
Hey, Richard, how you doing?
I'm obligated to discern what it is, what it means, and is it dispositive. And if the second DCA meant what they said, and clearly they did, I'm being directed to consider such evidence.
I'd like to
How about you shut your cake hole?
make this into evidence too, and I have a packet for everybody. These are messages that have been directly sent to me because of these said videos. These are hate, nasty, vicious, ugly, disgusting messages.
And they're all hearsay. This is all hearsay. They're not coming from him. Oh, Jesus.
That have been directed to me personally.
Hang on a second. When you say this, you're holding in your hand a packet?
Yeah, one
You
for
got
each
two.
of it. What, it's,
All right, hand one to Mr. Feather.
these are all messages sent to
Hang
me.
on. We're going to ask you some questions about them.
Yep. One for him, one for the court. It doesn't matter, just what was said.
All right, so for identification, so you know what we're talking about here, I'm going to label this Petitioner Exhibit 2 for identification.
Yeah.
have these been provided to Mr. Hales and or his counsel before today? Are they part
Some
of the
of them were
petition?
given to you in the 300,
Part of the supplemental petition?
yes. I had to read, I just had to
All right,
redo
so let me ask you,
everything.
did you copy these from your own,
Yes.
like, texts or Facebook or?
They're text messages, they're emails, and they are Facebook Messenger messages.
So she gets a whole bunch of people to send her emails, Facebook messages, directing at her. I'm sorry, this shouldn't even be admitted. Like, at all. Ever.
And you are the
It's all
one that
hearsay.
screenshotted them and then printed them?
Yes, and I still have them on my messenger, my email. I've kept the originals.
All right, and you're saying.
Exactly, old lady.
you
That's
are
absolutely right.
In time, following up on
Yes,
broadcasts that Mr. Hales is conducting on his his YouTube page.
yes, and some of them threaten my life. This person here, they threatened my life. Several of them did. Said they were gonna come and clean up the town and get rid of me. They were gonna clean the town of Otter Creek. One, she said she was.
Oh, here comes the tears.
They're
Oh,
all-
you're fine, Stacy.
All right, so are
You're
asking
absolutely
the court
fine.
to admit these into evidence?
Yes, please.
Mr. Feather, in response.
Objection, I don't know who these are from. I don't know.
I can
don't-
say.
On my note, it says sent to me from Hale fans. So like a
Yeah, and then and he's making a pretty damn solid defense right here. These are just being sent from Hales fans. I mean, what? These should never even be let in. The only way they'd be admitted is if the witness are there to testify. And the judge had already said that. But does that happen? Oh, hell.
foundation, authentication, hearsay.
Well, she's
Not yet.
authenticating them as
Yes.
having come
got
to
'em off her
her.
phone.
She's authenticating him as having come to her. Holy shit. Fuck you, judge. Fuck you 10 times to Sunday. She's authenticating him as having come to her. You've got to be fucking kidding me.
She said so.
Hey, well, she may be wrong about that. You can cross-examine her.
I'm
on that.
not.
No, you can't even admit these things into evidence. Yeah, who knows where in the hell she came from? She could have wrote them herself and said that they came from Jeremy Hales fans because she's a Jeremy Hales fan. And the judge even letting this stuff in. Holy fucking cow.
I still have them on my messenger, on my email, and on my text messaging.
Exactly, Inspector Guy.
Here's like this one.
So the case, I don't have it with me. I can get it. I'll complete the record with it. Symonette, Symonette, establishes the foundation for authentication. The court's relied on it multiple times. It's a case that's.
No, Judge, you are making shit up as you go along. I never watched this. No, I have not, Megan. I have never watched this. This is why I'm going back and watching them. Like, holy freaking cow. I'm so glad that you have these, Megan. I really am. And you guys, I've got the link. If you want to watch the original video on this, it is in the description of this. Holy crap.
Stands for the proposition that somebody who receives, effectively, who can attest to, and she's.
You know, it amazes me, all of the shenanigans on this. But you know what amazes me more? Holy crap, Megan.
I know. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, I can hear you just fine.
Right. I forgot how angry this makes me.
I know.
Have you never watched this?
No, I hadn't.
Oh my God. Shizzy, this is bringing me back to Jeff losing his mind. Like, Jeff was losing his fucking mind. One of these days, I gotta rewatch this with Jeff. Like, go back and watch him watch this because, oh my God, the things you may have just caught something that we didn't even see because we were too busy being angry about other stuff. But this authentication issue, you're 100% right.
Yes.
She did write some of them. I've been through the 300-page supplemental. Some of the shit in there is insane and ridiculous. The fact that he allowed this in is an absolute travesty. And I'm sorry, Mark Feather, watching this back, I do not like the job he did here. Sorry, Mark.
No.
I don't.
No. I'm not impressed with it at all. I'm like, holy shit, that he's not sitting there, Your Honor. That's not how authentication works.
Yeah.
I mean, because if that's the case, then all the bullshit that I could write to myself would be off. I could say, yeah, this came from Jeremy Hales's fans, and look at how awful they are towards me. That makes no freaking sense whatsoever.
Yeah,
the person who receives it is the only one that can effectively attest to the. That's not how authentication works on any of this.
God, it's so bad. It was so bad. And like watching it, I haven't seen this in a really long time. And I can't believe that I still feel this angry. I may be angrier now knowing everything Jeremy's had to go through because he got this shitty judge. And I'm sorry, but Feather didn't put up any fight.
No.
None at all.
No, he didn't.
And there is a legal argument here for him to tell this judge, Your Honor, you cannot let this in.
He should be fighting this tooth and nail.
He didn't really even object. I mean, like, what did he do? Can you back up a little bit? I want to hear what Mark says.
Yeah, I can back it up.
Now, I've kept the originals.
All right, and you're saying these are in time following up on
Yes.
broadcasts that Mr. Hales is conducting on his his YouTube page.
Yes, and some of them threaten my life. This person here, they threatened my life. Several of them did. Said they were going to come and clean up the town and get rid of me.
I can't take it.
They were going to clean the town of
right here.
Creek.
How is that a threat? Saying that you're going to clean up a town. How is that a threat?
I don't know. But he should be objecting.
Yes, right he should be. Yeah, he should be. Your Honor, I object. I mean, they're
not authenticated. I don't know what these are. I don't know who they're from. Certainly, Mr. Hales never directed anyone to contact her. In fact, we can show you evidence that he says on every video, do not contact these people.
This is so insane.
Keep playing it. There has to be an objection here. There has to be.
She said she was going to hurt me. They're all in here.
Objection.
So are you asking the court to admit these into evidence?
Yes, please.
No.
Mr. Feather,
Object.
Response.
Objection.
Finally.
I don't know who these are from. I don't know.
I can say.
On my note, it says sent to me from Hale fans.
See, he shouldn't even have said that.
He even said that. Why? That wasn't the proper objection in the first place. Objection, I don't know where these are from. No. Objection, authentication.
Yes.
These are authenticated. What is?
But then the judge says, "Oh, they're authenticated because she submitted them."
That's not how that works. And this guy taught law school?
Yeah.
I'm blown away. But I really think Mark Feather screwed the pooch here in a big way.
Yes.
He should be fighting hard to stop those letters that nobody knows where they came from or who they're from getting into evidence. What a ridiculous thing. I'm sorry, Mark Feather, you owe Jeremy a big check.
Yeah. Because this right here sucks so bad.
Yeah, it's big.
Right.
So like a foundation, authentication, hearsay.
Well, she's authenticating them as having come
got 'em
to
off her
her.
phone.
That's
All right,
that's what he's saying.
I'll give him back a few for finally listing his objections properly. But also the judge, oh my God.
Yes.
How dare she's authenticating him right now. What?
Yeah. Oh, so she wrote them. That's what you're telling me, Judge. She wrote them to herself. That's her authentication.
Georgie Ann says he was going to accept anything to build the case. That's true.
Yeah.
It's true. As you can see, he researched cyber stalking before he even got into the courtroom today. And he had that case and the case law pulled up and was referring to it. So he wasn't even hiding the fact that he was doing research about this case before he ever heard one bit of evidence.
Yeah, because of those 3 ex parte communications that neither of these guys had any idea about.
Exactly.
Oh.
Yeah, and thank you for reminding me. Honesty is the only policy says this is why Jeremy was asking people for help. For anyone who could get a hold of news stations. And this is how Larry and Megan and Tug got involved. Right, because he was desperate that he knew something bad was happening to him and didn't know why. I mean, this case, oh my God, this judge. We uncovered the worst judge in America. Florida, if you vote this man back into office, they're going to do it. Because, I'm sorry, but Floridians are out of their damn minds.
Yeah. Yeah. And I mean, did Belilo study under this guy or something?
Yeah, it seems like it, doesn't it?
Because I mean, it's the same bullshit. I mean, I was actually surprised that he followed the damn law and wouldn't allow John Crook's pleading to come in, or should I say Bruce's pleading to come in, because that was all written by Bruce.
We actually know of someone, Jeff told me, who was in this guy's class. And the inside story was that all the students, when they were assigned to Thomas's class, would do anything they could to get out of it. It was well known around the school where he taught that you didn't want to get stuck in his class. And I think, the guy pontificates endlessly.
Exactly. God, this just pisses me off so much right now. I'm like, no wonder. And all of this could have been stopped at this point.
Oh yeah. This could have been solved. But no.
So is it this hearing where she accuses Mark Feather of bribing her?
No, I think it's after this hearing and in the next one.
Okay.
And the judge goes apeshit on Mark, because that's when all hell breaks loose. So in this hearing, you're going to get so pissed off because the judge will not let Jeremy put on his case. And he puts up this whole fight about how, well, we don't stay here after 5 o'clock. I can't do that to my staff and blah, blah. And Mark's like, well, we've been here since 1. We were supposed to put on our case at 1. We have witnesses waiting for 4 hours. I can get them on the stand in 15 minutes. I can have it done. That's where the 15 minutes thing comes from. And the judge loses his mind.
Yeah, and then talks for another 15 minutes about it.
Sure. Talks for 15 minutes about why he can't possibly stay 15 minutes.
Actually, I think it was more like 30 minutes, but yeah.
When they come back, that's when Lynette has a huge feather of some impropriety, and the judge goes nuts, and Jeremy still doesn't get to put on his case. It is absurd. All right, I'm gonna let you guys go, or I'll just talk through this whole thing because I'm so angry. I'm angry. I'm like,
Yes.
I'm asleep. I should turn this off and turn on I Have a Story or something.
You should definitely be listening to I Have a Story.
Because I should not be listening to this, because this is not going to put me to sleep. I'm hearing more things than I heard the first time around, and it is maddening.
Yes.
All right,
Yeah.
I'm going to let you go.
All right, Megan. See you soon. Bye. Oh, she's right though. Oh.
Hey, well, she may be wrong about that. You can cross-examine her.
I'm not. I still have them on my messenger, on my email, and on my text messaging. Here's like this one.
So the case, I don't have it with me. I can get it. I'll complete the record with it. Simonette, Symonette, establishes the foundation for authentication. The court's relied on it multiple times. It's a case that stands for the proposition that somebody who receives, effectively, who can attest to, and she's attesting to, she's receiving these messages in time subsequent to posts, broadcasts of the YouTube channel from Mr. Hales.
That doesn't mean shit. That's not authentication of it. Holy fucking cow. Judge, you are making an excuse to allow evidence in, or even to be examined, that has no authentication on it. That is freaking bullshit. 100% bullshit.
And the context of them, they're clearly...
Anybody could have written this crap. It could have... This fucking judge.
Addressed to Ms. Preston, using derogatory language, the context and the substance of what they're saying is clearly in conjunction with the things being broadcast, and what Ms. Preston is saying are lies about her, and it's clearly a bunch of
Very angry
rabid people responding with...
Judge, objection. Mark Feather, why are you not objecting to this shit right here? You should say objection, Your Honor. This is not how authentication works. She can authenticate that it's something that she has, but it's not something that she can authenticate where it came from. Your Honor, we don't know where this came from. Fuck.
Clearly without evidence other than the broadcast, maybe whatever, but they're drawing conclusions about...
What broadcasts are they referring to in these, Your Honor? What makes you think that these comments are related to a broadcast?
That absolutely goes to the weight of the evidence, but in terms of admissibility...
No, it doesn't. Fuck you. No, it doesn't. That's not how this works.
The court's admitting petitioner's Exhibit 2 for identification as petitioner's 1 in evidence.
Oh, fuck you, Judge. He just ignored Mark Feather. Didn't even hear his objection.
I mean,
Whether...
Mark, you should have been standing up for your client right there. You should have been all up in this judge's shit. Sorry, that's just no.
Whether there's weight to be given to them or not, or how they're to be construed, is certainly an argument.
can I read this?
No. That's not how it works. That's not how admitting evidence works. This is not how evidence works at all. At all. You are right now, Judge, you are representing Lynette. That is exactly what you are doing. You are representing Lynette. You're making the argument that you would expect an attorney to be making to you. You are not impartial in this shit whatsoever. No, he just admitted the shit in. Yeah. Yeah, I have a sleeping wife. I can't be swearing right now like I want to.
One, Your Honor, to show how it is relevant. I mean, how did they know we're going to court?
Mark, say something. Fucking say something.
How did these people know we're going to court if he hasn't posted it? He has posted it.
What, I don't know what you're
Lynette,
holding.
you'll have your day in court. Go to hell, bitch.
I don't know. You got to tell me what you're holding.
God damn it. He got served. That's how.
In your hand.
Yeah, it's in your packet.
Yeah, this is more shit that it's submitting as evidence.
It's in that packet.
The one that you just handed me?
Yeah, I just pulled it out.
Because you posted this shit.
Give me a sense of maybe who you're attributing that to or what page you're trying to bring to the court's attention.
It's a message I was sent from some guy named John Smith, which is probably a fake name. Lynette, you'll have your day in court.
Like I said, she knew how to get to the judge. She got to the fucking judge with her bullshit. Fuck me. Twice over, 10 times on Sunday.
Go to hell, bitch, cunt, fucking piece of shit. You will go to jail.
You know, I just want to clip that out and play the words that are coming out of her mouth. Like, because this seems like normal language for her.
And the second message he sent, similar. Lynette, you'll have your day in court. Go to hell. Same message.
Can I inquire what page, what document is being referred to?
In referring to, it's in the packet.
This one?
Oh, it's in the packet. What page on the packet? What page on the packet? This is the same woman who said she doesn't swear. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like what page?
Oh, sorry. It's just in there. I put one in every packet.
And he should be objecting, not asking what page it's on. Just objection, Your Honor. This is all hearsay bullshit.
I just put it back. I find it again. Put it back.
You said you think it's a fake person and a fake name?
I don't know.
So how do we know it's not a fake post? How do we know this isn't coming from you? How do we know this isn't coming from Deuce? Because Deuce was involved at this point in time.
It doesn't
I don't have
matter.
any idea where it came from.
To me, it doesn't matter. It was sent to me because of his posting on videos on what a piece of shit liar I am, how I'm beating my child, killing my Taurus.
Ma'am, if you have that single page pulled out, if you can just, oh, here we go. I got it. It's,
Yeah, I just set it
1,
back.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh,
It's 5 and 6 pages from the back.
and there's,
Lionette, you'll have your day in court, go to hell, bitch, etc.
And right here, you should be objecting. Should be fucking objecting. Oh my God. Mark Feather, why are you not objecting? Your Honor, why is this even coming in? We don't know who this is coming from. How can you confirm that this person actually wrote this? Have you called them in as a witness on this? Like, none of this shit should have ever been in. Randy is a much better lawyer. Sorry, Mark, but that's how I see it. Oh. God, pisses me off so much.
Done in 2018. Is that correct?
no.
Oh, 2018? Huh. So 2018, she was still living in North Point. So is she submitting stuff that came in from Northport? That's what it sounds like. Because Mark might have just caught something that nobody else did. Yeah, 2018. if you've got those documents, Megan, go and look at that page and see if it did didn't come in 2018. That means in 2018, this right here might have been stuff that she's submitting that came in from Northport. Communication that was sent to her in Northport from other people. So the kind of information that she's trying to submit is coming from before she was even in Otter Creek.
19?
This is recent. I could pull
November
it up on
3rd.
my phone. Here, why don't I pull it up and we'll see when it was.
No, November 3rd is whenever she screenshot it. Doesn't mean that's whenever it came in.
November 3rd,
Of what year?
this year.
How do you know that?
I'll prove it.
Because that's when you,
Is it on your
It's on the
Facebook or your
paper.
text?
And here's another. He emailed me, and so it's on the email, Friday, November 3rd, 2023 at 10:25. So there's a email that's in there, same packet that goes, it's on the
Facebook or your
paper.
text?
And here's another. He emailed me, and so it's on the email, Friday, November 3rd, 2023 at 10:25.
It's when the screenshot and altered it. Megan Fox, it's amazing what one can hear when listening to a second time. Who emailed her? Someone named John Smith? Someone emailed her? I don't know.
So there's a email that's in there, same packet that goes with this. He messaged me.
and you don't know who that's from either. You don't know who that is from either.
Nope.
You don't know whether they ever watched the Jeremy Hales video or not.
Well, he says you'll have your day in court, you fucking piece of shit. Yeah, I mean, it's from watching Jeremy's stuff.
How do you know? It's come watch from Jeremy's stuff. Hey, Oz, it was Kirk James Smith. I don't know. Holy crap.
And you, based on what?
Oh,
Saying the date and time and all.
oh, right there.
Is that on?
Yeah, that's in there too. You have a Gmail, there's a Gmail from John Smith, and it
Okay.
says the date on it.
I've got
With the
that.
exact same one. It's the exact same one.
Okay, I've got it.
I've never had anybody message me like
So
this.
you're printing this from your email? Mm-hmm. And what you just showed the court corroborates a page that doesn't appear to be an email, but is a page from a text?
No, it was an email.
Well,
Both. He sent me,
hang on, the one that I said that was 5 and 6 pages from the back of Exhibit 1
Right.
starts out with "go to hell" and it says spam, and it's got the little trash symbol and the email symbol and the other.
that was off my email, Gmail. That I got off my Gmail, because it says spam and it says November 3rd, and it's just the way that it
No,
pulled
that's
up.
that's the one you showed. The one that starts with the big capital letters "go to hell" appears
Yeah.
to be a text page.
No, that's an email. It's the same email as the little one.
Okay,
It's the same email as this one.
all right, I got you.
Only when you print it, pull it up to print, that's how it comes out.
Okay, got you.
And there's
All right,
many
it's
more like
It's
that.
contained in the composite as Exhibit 1 nonetheless.
Yeah, they're all like that.
All right, I got you.
They tell me they have mercy on my soul. He tells that I'm scamming the government. You heard that on that video. This
Oh, and you're saying that you're not? Because, I mean, because all that I can tell from your most recent behavior is you've been begging for money from everybody. Spam mail, one from her past neighbors. She was called NBB and PPD to report people left and right, or maybe it was the people they pee, or yeah, who knows? All accused her, yeah. Hell, even the fleas have accused her of it.
one says, I'm watching the video right now talking about how much of a scammer you are.
All right,
Get
so
a
hang
damn
on,
job.
Hang on, ma'am. So what you're saying is, your belief is these things are a result of what he broadcasts is
Directly.
fomenting in people, riling people up, causing people to act upon.
Yes,
And that, what they're saying to you is causing you distress.
yes.
Okay?
This one,
So,
this one is sad because it even says that patient's baby is.
See, now she's on a roll because the judge won't shut her up. Oh, scamming? So what? Scamming the government? Lying to your bankruptcy court? Oh, liars are going to lie. Chasing deputies, running the 40-yard dash, throwing Lloyd's heavy toolbox with one hand, but she's disabled. My ass. John Smith could have been anybody. It could have been anybody in the world.
Smarter than me. It says Pebbles is smarter than me. I'm a disgrace.
so
So
let's
what does that have to do with anything?
focus here a second.
Yeah, because the judge has to make his case here against Jeremy, you know. Yes, he was. Yes, he was. Go look at Rosalind's timeline. She showed messages that ironically have context, just like what she's claiming is from Jeremy. Jeremy didn't move until December 2020.
I just want to get a sense of where we're going here, because counsel is clearly
Has clearly made objections that you're not listening to.
These all came.
having the opportunity, well, counsel gets the opportunity to cross-examine you and to present evidence. And we're at 4:37. We're not going to go beyond 5 o'clock. I'm not going to hold court staff or the courthouse open beyond that. We've got to continue this. You've referred to and have shown now, Mr. Feather, some video items of evidence of an evidentiary value. I haven't had you play those, but they may be relevant, because the one that you did play, the court found at least part of it to be relevant. And so I don't want to deprive you of the opportunity.
No, you admitted it in as evidence, saying that this is evidence against Jeremy, is what you used it for, is what you claimed.
To present all your evidence, but it appears, and Ms. Preston, you got to tell me if I'm wrong, that you may be kind of towards the end of concluding your testimony, but maybe should have time to present the videos.
Yes, I would like you to see the video that was made after the Ohio hearing, and it was just made last week, about a week ago. John was walking in front of our property.
And you have that saved how? On your computer?
On my computer
Okay.
and on my phone.
Okay, and you showed that to Mr. Feather?
Yes.
Okay.
John's walking on the front of our property, measuring our property, because we don't know what to do. We got to put up a barrier. We got to stop this.
I got you.
We're willing to do anything. So
So-
he's walking. Jeremy, when he comes out of his drive.
And at this point in time, she had a restraining order against her, is what she's bitching about. Sorry, I'm wrong. It's not the date. Right now, she has a restraining order against her. At this point in time, at this exact point in time, she knows she has a restraining order against her. And this is absolute bullshit. Oh, isn't that a violation of the order? Oh, yes. Yeah.
Driveway, he can see if people are in front of my house on the road.
All right,
He could go out to the left.
Ma'am,
and go out.
I'm not going to deny you the ability to testify, so hang on
Okay.
just a second here.
The video is very pertinent to what's going on.
I'm going to give you a chance to display them, but we're going to have to come on to a time of when we're going to be able to do so. Just give me a second here. Mr. Feather, I'm trying to make a determination. Here I am. You've been counsel of record for well, I know less than 30 days, but maybe 2
I
weeks.
think if I'm given the chance to show what I have.
Well, Mark may not even know that the video was out at this point in time. You may not even be aware of that. Including perjury, lying, grifting. She'll do anything, whatever she can. Oh, yes, I'm going to have to get a glass of wine before I lose my mind. Oh, yes, the video she took got them found in contempt in Ohio. It was her video that got her the contempt.
Have that I think that I will be able to walk away with in order to protect me and my family so we can go on with our lives.
I'm going to give you that opportunity.
I know.
But I don't think that you're going to play it now and this court's going to rule because they have a right to cross-examine
No, I
and
know.
present evidence.
I know.
So, and we're, 20 minutes before the close of a business day here, and quite frankly, to some extent, and Mr. Feather, that's why I'm just looking here. Couple things. One, you've been provided with, I don't know that you're arguing prejudice, but you've been provided evidence that you didn't have before you walked in here today. I know we took a break that allowed you to do so. You've had a chance to hear her testimony, but without subject to cross-examination or presentment of your own testimony. Just logistically, we've got to take a break and reconvene. I would not discourage, and maybe would suggest that if we need to do so, and we do, that you engage in conversation with Ms. Preston and see if there's a resolution you guys could work out based on your advantage. Your disadvantage is you and your client got to come back. Your advantage is you might be able to open up some line of communication to get a resolution between the parties, other than the court adjudicating it on its merits.
So, Your Honor,
just
aware
saying.
of the injunction that prohibits her from communicating with Mr. Hales, are you
That's why I
excusing
said
that obligation?
you on
for
Mr.
her?
Hale's behalf.
I don't think she can use me to communicate with him according to Ohio's law. Correct.
That would be correct. This is where the bribe allegation starts.
I don't believe she can. I think I brought a copy. I did a notice of filing. I have a copy with me, but I don't think she can. I don't think she's allowed
Nothing that has anything to
to
do in a courtroom
have
setting.
contact with
Well, I
Mr.
need-
Hale.
It's not a courtroom setting. You're not allowed to have third-party communication with him. This isn't something that's going to work out, and the judge knows this. When Feather tried to offer a settlement, she tried to claim a bribe. This is a mistake because MLP files that Feather's bribed her. Mark gave it a shot anyway, and she accuses him of a bribe. Yep.
You see a copy of that, I'll evaluate that, and I can contact the judge there to get them to carve out an exception to allow counsel outside the presence of your client to be able, on your client's behalf, to talk to Ms. Preston. We're communicating in a courtroom now indirectly.
I already have it.
This is the.
So she knows that she's got a protective order against her, and she's sitting there saying, "I already have it." But he still has to hand this over to her and the judge.
Final judgment.
It's the final judgment. I did a notice of filing in this case. The court may be aware of that.
I'm not, because it's not imaged yet.
We filed that prior to the hearing today, and it is the final judgment of injunction, or what they call is a protection order in Ohio, and it's far more, quite a bit further reaching than Florida's.
Where do you think the line? Okay,
I
maybe.
think it was easier to get.
Lady, you have a protective order against you. It is much more further reaching than Florida is. And this pisses you off. This really pisses her off.
Actually, a little harder.
Broad under subsection 7, not initiate or have contact with protected persons named in the order where their business is.
And there will be a contempt motion, I think, forthcoming for Your Honor's consideration.
I'm sorry?
I expect there will be a contempt motion forthcoming for Your Honor's consideration in relation to the violation of this no contact pursuant to Florida statute 741.315.
Your Honor, we've made no contact with him. Any contact that's been made has
Well,
been
wait a
made by
second. Why would
Mr.
it be
Hales.
coming?
Yes.
All right, I found something. So I went to the unredacted 300-page supplemental. This is what she's referring to, right? I didn't find any that had any dates on them that seemed to be before the Jeremy Hales thing. But what I did find is that almost all of the so-called messages she's claiming she's receiving were posted publicly on public Facebook pages. And I sent you a bunch of screenshots on Twitter.
Okay.
Only 2 came to her Facebook Messenger. And frankly, yeah, some of them, weren't great. There were no death threats. But frankly, you have to go searching for those messages. If you're not friends with someone on Facebook, you have to go to a special file to look at messages that people sent you that you don't know on Facebook. I never do that. She didn't have to do that. She also didn't have to engage with any of these people.
No.
And for real, there were like 4 people who sent her direct messages that she attached to this material. None of them had any death threats. Some of them were rude. One of them called her a scummy cahunt, which is where the scummy cahunt's hats come from. That was funny. But in no way, there's even a screenshot in there of someone posting on behalf of Jeremy Hales saying, "Do not contact anyone." I can't believe she left it in there, but she did. So check your ex messages, because I gave you a bunch of examples of the things he allowed into evidence that people were contacting her. Posting on a public Facebook page is not contacting her. Now, if she chose to interact with those people, that's on her.
God bless.
All right, have fun. See ya.
Oh, no. All right. I'll get you. I'm looking here. Oh, yeah. These are all anonymous participants that was all admitted in. Holy crap. File save. Where am I going to save these? I can't save them there. I'll have to come back and put these elsewhere. I'll probably go over these tomorrow, because this is crazy. This is absolutely crazy. And it's starting to get late. I've been going at it 3 hours. That's an hour past what I planned on doing tonight. Oh man, I would, yeah, he authenticated false shiz. Yes, he did. All right, I get some sleep. Everybody have a wonderful night. I will follow up more on this tomorrow. It is getting late, and I'm just like, right now, my brain feels like it's about to explode, and we'll finish this up tomorrow, and we will continue on with the next one after this and see how far we get with it, because I'm picking up a lot of stuff that I didn't have before. We got to get Megan's, yeah, your earbuds sound awful. That's okay. Yeah, we got to let Megan get some rest. Yeah, this is going to be, this is getting her blood pressure up. Make sure you take your blood pressure meds there. All right, everybody, we will see you on the PM tomorrow. Peace.
Oh, you thought I was done, bless your heart, but I'm still living rent-free, it's a work of art. Call me daddy, call me nut, call me the goat. You're paddling upstream while I'm running this boat. You say, I don't care, yet you're glued to the screen. Caught up in my glow while you stay unseen. Your shade's like a breeze, it's barely a draft. Meanwhile, I'm the Picasso of roasting your ass. You say you're over me, oh how cute, but here I am, still the star of your loop. You're my biggest fans, don't even deny. So grab some popcorn when daddy goes live. Live. Call me daddy, yeah, shout it loud. King of your thoughts, I'm making you proud. Papa Nut, Shizzy, daddy, headline act. Your background noise, and that's just a fact. Let's face the score. You hate that you love me, but you keep wanting more. You're like a dog chasing cars, you don't know why. But here you are, barking while I touch the sky. Your comments are gold, such comedy gold. Who hurt you? Oh wait, it's me, I'm told. You're keeping tabs like an unpaid intern while I'm cashing checks. When will you learn? Your timeline's a shrine to every move I make. I'd say thanks, but you're a nasty skank.
Oh, Shizzy's washed up. Yeah, sure, Jan. Yeah, here I am, the centerpiece of your plan. You hate watch my stream like it's Oscar night, but guess what, kiddos? I'm still shining bright. Call me daddy. Send in your bread. I'm still rent-free in your effing head. Papa Nut, Shizzy Daddy on your brain. I'm your mental landlord, you can't complain. Let's keep it real. You hate that I'm winning, but you love how it feels. Oh, I'm sorry, did I break your streak? You tried to ignore me for like half a week, but Daddy's too spicy, you can't look away. I'm the train wreck you need every single day. So while you're out there with your plastic clout, I'm here sipping coffee watching you freak out. You're irrelevant, wow, what a take. Now go rewatch my vids while I count how much I make. I count how much I make. Call me daddy, yeah, own it now. I'm reading your brain and you don't know how. Papa Nut, Shizzy Daddy, let's set the bar. I'm the constellation, you're a burned out star. Embrace your role, cause I'm the main character. You're just an old ragged ass, burned out troll. So that's your bedtime story, kids tucked in sweet and snug. Shizzy Daddy's forever, you lose and you're stuck in the mud. Now say goodnight to Papa Nut, your mental pain. Oh wait, you will see me tomorrow's agenda, will see me tomorrow. Same obsession, same effing thing.